Oh my gosh, Shiz.
There she goes again. Oh man, shoot the messenger if you need. Justify the criminal's greed. Blame the documents if you want. Throw out a misogynistic taunt, but there she goes again, pissing off them men. There she goes once more. Facts will settle the score. If the truth is painful, maybe be less pitiful. Don't commit crimes and lie online. There she goes again. Documents in hand, breaking their delusion. Sorry for the confusion, but shit happens. Shit happens. Shit happens.
The misplaced confidence is quite perplexing. Killing a Marine is universally vexing. Robbing old ladies is beyond comprehension. Lying about crimes has caused some tension. Don't be a Kaiser, no one wants to be one. Don't be a Kaiser, you'll start stealing guns. Don't be a Kaiser, you'll end up a killer. Don't be a Kaiser, you'll become a self-filler. Why you ever showed your face is confounding. Getting away with murder is luck overbounding. You think you're untouchable, but I have you tapped. Like I said, you should have shut your fucking yap. Don't be a Kaiser, no one wants to be one. Don't be a Kaiser, you'll start stealing guns. Don't be a Kaiser, you'll end up a killer. Don't be a Kaiser, you'll become a self-filler. It's unbelievably easy to dunk on you, cause you lie about every single thing you do. It must be sad, a woman giving you the screws, but I think we all agree, hey Kaiser. Don't be a Kaiser, no one wants to be one. Kaiser, you'll start stealing guns. Don't be a Kaiser, you'll end up a killer. Don't be a Kaiser, you'll become a self-filler.
Little Mikey Kaiser, lying on the internet, insulting chicks he could never get. Acting high and mighty, throwing lots of shade all from his mom's house. Disappointment's all he made. Man, it must suck to be you. No one wants to be like you. Lies and felonies are all you do. Man, it must suck to be you. Fake wife, fake service. If I wasn't mistaken, I swear this man has a cervix. Yep, you're a whole bitch. Fucking right, I said it. Much like your cellmate, I'll go ahead and shred it. Man, it must suck to be you. No one wants to be like you. Lies and felonies are all you do. Man, it must suck to be you. No one wants to be shout out hairy titties and them. Ew, gross. Ew, gross.
Just know the murder case is not going to paint me in a very pretty light. It's not. It did not paint me in a very pretty light. It didn't, in any regard. Whether it's true or not is irrelevant.
Man, you should do less. Looking real stupid, you gotta get impressed. Also real shit, by a chick nonetheless. Take the buck and go home, pack it up, kid, you a mess. I'm like a dog, let's just call him Lassie. Fake vet, kill a real vet. Justice is what we need to see. Man, you should do less. Looking real stupid, you out again press. On some real shit, bite chick nonetheless. Take your bucket, go home, pack it up, kid, you a mess. Walking like a dog, let's just come nasty. Fake vet, kill the real vet. Justice is what we need to see. Man, you should do less. Looking real stupid, you out again press. On some real shit, bite chick nonetheless. Take your bucket, go home, pack it up, kid, you a mess. Walking like a dog. Walk 'em like a dog. Walk 'em like a dog.
I felt that his victim deserved to have the story told.
Discord drama whore. You're nice. Mikey, haven't you heard? Mikey, you're a shitbird. Mikey takes several seats. Mikey, embrace defeat. Well, isn't that unfortunate that you're a fucking half-wit? That you're a habitual felon? That you have no brain in that fucking melon? In that fucking melon. Did you know you have a hearing? Is that what you were fearing? Make sure to bring your trout shoulders. Bad guys getting bolder and bolder. Mikey, haven't you heard? Mikey, you're a shitbird. Mikey takes several seats. Mikey, embrace defeat. Felon, wrangler, robbing little old ladies. Lying and pretending he had a baby. Acting like he isn't a complete waste of space. Making his family name a disgrace. There once was a man named Donnie who had the misfortune of meeting this donkey. According to the state, Mikey killed him, but now Wrangler plays the victim. What the fuck? Mikey, embrace defeat. Fuck you, Wrangler. Fuck you, Wrangler. What? Mikey, embrace defeat. Discord drama whore. You're nice. Mikey, haven't you heard? Mikey, you're a shitbird. Mikey takes several seats. Mikey, embrace defeat. Well, isn't that unfortunate that you're a fucking half-wit? That you're a habitual felon? That you have no brain in that fucking melon? In that fucking melon. Did you know you have a hearing? Is that what you were fearing? Make sure to bring your trout shoulders. Bad guys getting bolder and bolder. Mikey, haven't you heard? Mikey, you're a shitbird. Mikey takes several seats. Mikey, embrace defeat. Felon, wrangler, robbing little old ladies. Lying and pretending he had a baby. Acting like he isn't a complete waste of space. Making his family name a disgrace. There once was a man named Donnie who had the misfortune of meeting this donkey. According to the state, Mikey killed him, but now Wrangler plays the victim. What the fuck? Mikey, embrace defeat.
All right, guys, I apologize. Penny has figured out how to wiggle out of her harness, so that's been really fun today.
I have a friend that has a Frenchie pit mix, and she just figured out the same thing. Fun
Oh,
times.
dude, she's like too smart. I can't deal with it anymore. Hello, everyone. I'm happy to return to our regularly scheduled programming with the lovely Scotto. I know that our best friend Mike has been missing us.
Sad. So it's tragic, right? We're just here to fill the
I
need.
feel bad that I like had to stop paying attention to him for a week. It must have been really difficult.
But we'll
Oh,
make
what's
it
he?
for today, right?
Is he still on roll call? I should have done longer than a 10-minute intro.
Okay, so we got. You know what? I'm just gonna make it double speed here. Not sure if we have it. We'll see. You want to come on, Mike?
Hold on, I have it. Where is it?
You
There it
wanna
is.
come on mic? You wanna come on mic? Do you wanna come on mic?
I am on mic.
Oh, that's.
Hey, good afternoon and happy Sunday, Roughnecks. I hope everybody's having a great day.
How
And in
dry are
case
your
you've been on the
hands
moon
that we
or
could hear
Mars,
that? Hold on, start to go back. Holy shit.
Good afternoon and happy Sunday, Roughnecks. I hope everybody's having a great day. And in
Oh, his
case
hands
you've been
sound
on
like
the moon
fucking
or Mars or
sandpaper.
Mongolia and you haven't seen,
Say that again.
His hands sound like fucking sandpaper.
Mm-hmm.
Dumbwaiter has lost his channel. Now, Tiffalis's channel is still up. And here in a minute when Kimmy gets in here, I'll get her to post up Dumbwaiter's new channel. We'll post up the link to that so that when he gets some content on it, if it is
I
ever
wouldn't
out of line
celebrate too
or out
soon
of sync
because we just
with
saw this
YouTube's
happen with Chili,
guidelines,
right?
if you will.
They
Yeah,
suspended Chili's account and immediately gave it back, so.
Yeah, it is a sign. A little
Master-
early. Ah.
Oh, it's terrible. It's like high grit sandpaper.
Do what your conscience tells you to do. And, you know, Kfar and I said that this was ultimately what was going to happen.
K-Fire and I. K-Fire and I. K-Fire and I.
Oh, interesting. I thought Kfar wasn't associating with him anymore. Why you jock riding stolen valor, cookie boy?
He didn't say we were going to be the ones that got it taken down, but again, we just said that it was going to get taken down. And don't wait. I warned you. I gave options. Given plenty of options. Now, an educated person might say that they weren't so much.
Wait, is he trying to be
Well, it's
like
an
me?
ultimatum,
Because like Wrangler, I warned you. Right? Not saying it's cause of me, but I warned you. I'd
So
rather lose a channel
Paul's
than have
here,
a
and-
fucking court date. Like, oh no, we lost his channel. Like, you're not gonna have a channel either when you're in fucking jail, bud.
I don't really care. It was you still had options, but you decided that you wanted to continue victimizing people, and you know what happened. You know, because people deserve to be treated with respect. People deserve to be able to live their life with some form of dignity. And the way that you treat people, the way that you slander people, this was an inevitability.
I heard you there.
This dude that says my ex-husband's dead every other fucking day.
There was a message up here for you, and I'm not going to blow this up because it messes up all my settings on every other window. But it said Shiz has already stabbed friends in the back. How long before she stabbed Kate in the back?
I mean, if Kate's into that sort of thing, I'll totally do that if she asks me to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they meant like, oh, I thought that was sexual. I'd butt fuck Kate, but like, no, that's not how it works. If you're in my like the reason that I would never call Kate out like that is because if I go to Kate and I'm like, hey, you did this and I don't think that was right, she'll own it. She'll admit to shit I didn't even know about, and then she'll change the behavior. Your friends are supposed to keep you in check. But his weird thing that I was his friend and stabbed him in the back is crazy. I didn't stab you in the back, Mr. Kaiser. Mr. Cameron got shot twice in the back of the head, and you were the only suspect. Don't accuse me of doing things, you indicted murderer.
And that's just the way that it is. So, you know, hopefully you guys can live off Tiffy's, I don't know what, her community college grant money. And hey,
They
tough
can
shit,
both get jobs.
you
You
know.
can't, Mike.
But
Mm-hmm.
No one wants to hire someone with an extensive history of robbing every job they've had. Like,
One of them going back twice. I mean, come on now.
right? And like, I don't know. If Chris is such a bad guy, like, why isn't he an indicted murderer? Like, why doesn't he have a show of cause hearing?
Yes, you said it that way. Yeah.
Like, why doesn't he have that if he's so bad? Why wasn't he indicted for murder? I don't understand. Okay, sorry.
But my guess is
Oh
that
no,
JJ is going to be blamed.
Chris, we actually openly invite the mush brains here. If any of Kaiser's people would like to come up and try to defend him to me, click the link. Come talk to the scary
Oh,
ginger lady.
nice.
You know, roughnecks are going to be blamed. But here's the thing: the only person whose fault it is dumbwaiters. Period. End of story. And thank you all for being in here. And Michael made a boo-boo earlier with the girls. I forgot to get in here to the chat when I scheduled the live stream, and I actually wound up taking a nap, and I did not get
And
to
you
see
couldn't
who the
delete
first
it so that
in-chat today
Kimmy was first?
So,
Oh.
That's what he's saying. I did not get to see who was first.
Because it
but
wasn't
I'm gonna
Kimmy,
make
because
up.
now there's an open call to every single person that watches my videos to try to be first comment so that Kimmy's not first, and it irks you that you can't lie about it anymore.
I mean, on that note, I did come in here and I saw that Lipe was first, so she does get the Kimmy Award for the day.
Yes, my my beautiful, the love of my life, best thing that's ever happened to me. Lupe was first tonight.
I'm gonna make a little award that has like a little locket of hairs in it, and that'll be the Kimmy Award. Oh God.
Oh, for fuck's sake, just a bundle of pubic looking hair. She looks like a more portly version of Mr. Kaiser, actually. They have very similar bone structure and similar noses, and it's actually kind of creepy if you look at it too long.
So my apologies. I was incredibly lazy today. And thank you very, very much, baby.
Oh,
That's exactly
so different from
actually,
every
baby,
other
I
day.
think since you're managing.
Yeah, right. Extra lazy today.
Dude, you should just keep his volume lower so we can talk over him because he sucks.
He does. You know, so we can just let it go.
I think you can pin it. But again, thank you all for taking time out of your Sunday and being here with us. Let's have some fun.
Beautiful Seema's here. This is the
I see
only
we got
person
King
I'll
Cookie in the
roll
house, who's our
call.
master of railroads. It's good to
Hi,
see you, buddy.
Seema.
Okay, baby, I'll get it in just a second. When I will get it just as soon as I come down the chat. Actually, y'all bear with me real quick. Let me. And as far as
He
the
made it
channel
sound like a fucking
official,
banjo.
I guess official statement regarding
I
bitch
get
shit,
it now.
I believe our IT department head, Nerd Girl Jen's World, put it out already. Where we stand, our official
Master
Those are
Sergeant,
the
don't you try to
regrets.
out rap
official,
lyric me, bro.
position is on
Mikey,
bitch shit
you're a
losing.
shipper. Mikey, like Harry Nip Girls.
I'm a rapper too, Master Sergeant retired.
Oh my god. Oh, thank you,
Is
sweet Melissa.
channel
Thank
and
you.
all right, now the link pinned to the top of the
That
chat
will
is
help with
what
my
it was.
3
It
to
is,
5
the
children,
link
according
to
to
Dumbwaiter's
Mr.
baby
Kaiser.
backup channel. It has no
I don't know why
content,
he has to say
100%
my
stuff.
number of kids like
another
a
idiot
fucking
that
prison sentence. But she's
I
got
still
3
love that 3 to 5. Like, like you
like
don't
then
know an
somehow
exact number.
variable. Like
Solve
so
for X.
weird. Like math problems, bro.
That, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be addressing in the immediate future on both channels is MAA frauds. I don't know if you are familiar with
Oh, you have to find a new target.
this particular idiot. He is
Yeah.
from the Shizaho part of Boston, and just judging by
Huh?
his vocabulary and his incredibly obvious, very limited intellect.
What part of
I'm
Boston is
guessing
he
he's another
from?
nice
Because I
one.
bet you're
All of a
wrong.
sudden, hey, wow, I like to cuss at content.
I'm gonna try and merge a bunch of jokes here. I think he's trying to imply that someone is on quote unquote Section 8.
Oh, that's insulting to the entirety of Boston because, like, Boston has really high property values. So,
Cops, I'll make money doing that. So yeah, MAA wanted to start talking smack. So hey, MAA frauds, bitch.
Mr. Kaiser, I'd like to challenge
Welcome.
you to a
Well,
rap
I'm not
battle.
gonna welcome him to the Roughnecks.
If you're interested, please email me at
And I see
shizhappens@gmail.com. But again, I would like.
How you doing? Society Red. Good to see you.
He's
What's up,
from
Parker?
Lowell. That's
It's good to see you,
the
buddy.
same part of
Wizard,
Boston
good
as me.
afternoon.
What the
Heck.
fuck? Lowell's not Boston, bruh. Yeah, even my dead ex-husband just said that's kind of far from Boston. Dude, you're freaking me out. Stop talking. I didn't even break out a Ouija board or nothing. Yeah. C-coded? My ex-husband does see his kids, and then I have to deal with them. It's terrible.
Negative Chris Ryder, what is happening? Genty, good afternoon. Welcome back. Miss Karen Nelson, great to see you. Bunny Finn, that's a very distinct possibility. But it's good to have you back with us, Bunny Finn. And the Roughneck's favorite aviator, Mr. Marty Taylor. And Marty, I think that you doing a channel covering your globe trotting would actually be pretty good, man. There's actually a lot of people
Hi there, weird guy Matt.
have never flown in their life. They have
How are
absolutely
you?
no experience with it. So that could wind up working pretty well.
Have
But
you
either way,
flown in your
Roughneck's
life,
behind you, bud.
Mr.
We wish you the best luck
Kaiser?
with it. Mr. James Baker,
Let's
good
be
to see you.
real.
Left turn. Miss Pamela Neal, good afternoon and welcome. And I see we got the Bookie Worm in the house. What is happening? And Miss Grandma Wolf, welcome back, ma'am. It's good to see you. Just Cuz, also known as Miss Flower Power.
Oh,
What's
see,
up, G? Kick a bitch of the Slap Folk tribe.
cross-eyed Chris Ruff
And Dr. Jive,
says he worked with JJ and the government.
Well, that, you know,
to
sometimes
move
we
for
sometimes it
public
works out that way,
safety.
Dr. Jive. Hey there, Miss Val McCann. Welcome back, ma'am. Mrs. All About Me. It is great to see you, ma'am. Hey, Dragon Lady Kraus. I take it there were no issues with your return trip home. Miss Amy D, 1949. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi, Priestess.
back. How are
Glad you
things
got
thus
back
far?
from the gas station, okay?
What's up there, Miss Victoria?
Hi,
D?
John. Hi, John.
You're having a great weekend.
Hope everything's okay in
And there
Texas.
she is, the head of the Roughnecks IT division. Miss
Hi,
Nerd.
I hope
Freddie.
you got the good
What's happening,
unleaded.
sis? Oh, right back at you, Larry McGowan. It's good to see you. Left turn. Howdy.
How does he do
Hope you had a
this?
good weekend. MC Dillagath. What is shaking?
Ew. It's hurting me.
Hmm.
Is there a faster speed? Is there
What's
warp
up there,
speed?
Torm's helper? How are you, my friend?
Ludicrous
great weekend.
speed.
And
I'm
Dr.
gonna
Leno,
pop
story
ahead a
time.
little
Good to
bit.
see you, pal.
You can't even
Mr.
like
Rob Carroll,
switch,
what's
but you
shaking,
can't
bud?
even really do
Well,
that
make sure you
because
stay
in
warm now.
between
Be safe.
comments he'll just say random
Mike
stuff.
Mad World, how are you? And this is
Yeah.
Chris McDonald. Good afternoon. Welcome back, sir. And Miss Irene Bush. Good afternoon. Welcome.
This is 2 times.
Good to have you with us. There is.
Of
my
course, I had to
beautiful
stop on
assistant
Miss
soulmate,
Bush.
the lovely Miss Jimmy.
Oh my god, it's Shizaho and
Not a
Scottaho. Actually, it's
JDL
gay
338. Too late.
Scotto. You have to
Ooh.
preface his name with gay. Apparently. Only in the notebook.
Kid, what's happening, man? Welcome back. How are
Damn
you?
it, I need a
Mrs.
face
doing
swap
today?
of Kaiser
And
on the
real
notebook.
FT, the man, the myth, the
Fucking
legend.
Oh
maybe
my God,
post
disco
it.
people.
Hope you're feeling better. News Now, Georgia Trans Battery. Welcome back, sir. How are things in New Zealand?
Thank you,
guessing
G2.
Thank
I'm gonna
you,
see if
G2.
YouTube gave me the ones I can
Hey,
gift.
Miss Carrie, welcome
Because I
back. Thank
can't,
you for
I
joining us.
would gift them and just pay for them, but I don't know how to do that from my phone.
Mm-mm-mm.
I don't know why I
And
said
Mr.
that like I'm
Matt,
from
what's
Michigan,
happening?
eh?
Good to see you again. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. What's up there, Miss Dixie? Welcome back. Perfect Haven. Thank you for being with us.
No, I still
Vintage
don't have
Video
any
and
gift
TV.
either. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, I forgot all about his international
Oh
clients.
god, his laugh
There's
so
Miss Connie
creepy on
DeLeon.
2
I was
times.
just asking about you. Welcome back, ma'am. Hope you and the hubby are doing well today. And my brother's keeper, MBK. What's
And
happening,
thank
dude?
you,
It's good to have
thank
you back with us, man.
you, Palmer
Oh,
Media
thank
One.
you.
Coyote, good evening. Afternoon. Welcome.
Is it
Thank you for being with us. The
Mira,
lovely Miss Dawn
Myra?
Harmon and her husband, Scott. Welcome back. How are you doing with the cold
Help
weather?
me, because I
Yes.
always think I'm saying it wrong, so I say it both ways.
Hmm.
Hi, Derek. How are you? Hi, Lola. Hope that cyst on your butt is healing. Hi, East Coast Audits. I got your message. I
There we
hope
go.
you and the missus are doing okay.
Oh my God.
Like, how does he do that? Ugh.
My
It
head, the
just
worst
feels
part, the
gross.
last like 20-ish seconds you were doing this, he was actually running and he wasn't saying anything. Like I just had to stop.
So he
Like
had
if
like a
he's
full minute.
almost,
If it wasn't
yeah,
2 times speed, it would have been a full minute of silence.
exactly. And sir, you are more right than you know. Truth in advertising.
Okay, Paul Myra. Paul Myra.
There you go.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. David E. Parsons, how are you doing, bud? Good to see you. How are things up north?
Well, palmy sounds like a
Mr.
hand
Greg John
job.
Ed,
Like,
what
oh,
is
gave
happening,
him a
bud? Welcome
palmy.
back.
You know what I mean?
Bad Moon Rising. Good to see you.
So I
again.
don't
Welcome.
feel comfortable
You're having a good
saying
weekend.
that. I'd rather say Paul Myra.
I'll say it. I
Sorry.
have no shame. How you doing,
Yes,
Palmy?
yes, yes, you did.
This
And
is how my brain works. Thank you,
and you guys
Johnny.
able to
Thank
do well for you.
you.
Everyone
I
gets a
think
membership.
down South 325.
You're all in the notebook, damn it. He's gonna try to sound out Paul Myra and he's gonna fuck it up.
Texas Man Law Dog. Welcome back, bud. How are you feeling? Yeah, Goofus Maximus. Yeah, we remember VOP. And so she found out that
Maybe your comment just got you there. The world may never know.
Yeah, there you go.
that's what happens.
Dang it, Priestess.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Priestess.
In your respect. Doc will know story time for $2.
I wonder,
please.
does it mean that people that are gifted memberships get put in the
Not
notebook too? I'm gonna have to
Yeah, she's 9
inquire.
months overdue pregnant with us. Thank you very much, Doc Leno. It's good to see you back, bud.
What?
Master, how have you been, my friend? It's good to see you.
I have a
Sonic
sock
House is
now.
Anyway,
I am immortal.
so glad that Mikey is specific about gay Scotto, so we
yes,
don't get
Chris Ryder.
confused. Said
It's
straight
actually
Scotto.
MMA, not MMA, but it's MAA. You know, I mean, maybe he could do MMA, but I don't think the UFC has a you know, 85-pound bath salt division. You know, to the best of my knowledge. Hey, Miss Sukunda, welcome back. And good citizen, you're 100%. Chalk one up for the good guys. You're 100% correct on that, bud. Hey, Miss Aubergine 77.
Yeah, you're
how are
the
you doing?
good guy. You
Hope you're having a great
indicted
weekend.
fucking murderer, predicate
Yeah,
felon. You're the
this
good
guy.
guy.
Welcome.
This was the good guy. You know, the one that the state of
Yeah, we're supposed to be
Alabama
supposed to
believes
go
you put 2 shots in the back of the head of. That was a good guy.
Mhm.
That was a good guy. This is not a good guy. This is a guy that has a court date on February 5th, 2025 at 9 a.m. to revoke his bond because he chose YouTube clout over his freedom. But I digress.
Oh, in the next day or two here too.
Yeah, Lola, how's your gout?
Oh,
All right,
God.
we're glad you're back. What's up, stranger? Stranger, how are you doing, my friend? Hope you're having a good weekend. Mr. James Alshire, what is shaking, bud? And Zortmaster for $1.99. Dumbwaiter, time to dust off the old pooper stick, right? You know, hey, Dumbwaiter, you want the one that we got behind us? You know, that Dumbwaiter International? Will that help you?
You know what's crazy?
I'm
Even
sure
if
it will help you
Dumbwaiter
to start, you know, in
loses
the
his
business
channel,
and, you know, get tools and whatnot. But
he's not, he
I
doesn't
don't
have
think we're gonna
5
get you
open
beat or
felonies.
anything, but, you know,
He's
we'll get
not
you a
going to
blunder. Don't
jail
worry.
or
We'll go
nothing,
back to your
you
old job of,
know?
you know, unclogging shitters
Right.
on demand.
Like he can move about freely, right?
Dude,
Oh, I'm
he's
sure. Well, that's
talking
all
shit
Michael
about
Ryan
someone
does.
else's
You know,
job. This man
apparently
that has
Michael Ryan
robbed
feels that
every
you're not
job he's
deciding, you're not his
had.
friend
Like,
if
come
you
on.
don't let him e-beg in your chat
Mhm.
24/7.
Holy fuck.
You know, if he has the ability to e-beg, then he has the ability to, I don't know, create content and maybe earn his money. Hey, Strange like 790, what's shaking?
Who's he talking about?
Because if he
I
accrues
think he's
enough
still
donations
talking
from his
about
eBay, the
Chris,
IRS looks at that as
like
unearned income,
usual.
and they tend to tax pretty heavy on that shit. Especially when you know you get
YouTube
audited and
isn't
they find
unearned
that
income.
you accrued
Even
a shitload
PayPal
of
sends you
unearned income
tax
and didn't declare it.
forms. So,
Just throwing it out there.
is he confessing that he's not filing his taxes?
Hey,
Is
Mr.
that what we're
Jones, good
seeing
afternoon.
here?
I would ask how are things in Missouri, but I'm right next door to you, so I'm guessing cold. And the Roll Tide roughneck, the lovely Miss Becky, is back in the house. It's good to see
Weird
you.
Mac
How are you,
guy.
young
I don't
lady?
know. It seems he keeps track of my
No, Michael
super
D, he has
chats and
not, and that's
stuff
why
for
I'm also.
reasons. I don't know the reasons. Apparently he's going to sue me at some point for sharing the fact that in the family's opinion, the state of Alabama's opinion, in my opinion, he murdered Donald Atwater Cameron Jr. He is still currently indicted and the only suspect in that murder. But I'm the scariest woman on YouTube, so he's going to sue me over facts about him. Womp womp. Okay.
Also under the impression that he may still be passed out from last night and not know about it. I mean, because Dumbwaiter doesn't exactly get up early to go tackle, you know, things in the world. You know,
Well, thank you,
just the way that is.
Frank. Frank hopes our
Strange
kidney
like
stones are
728,
getting
it's good to
better.
see you. Welcome back.
Appreciate you, Frank.
July
Thanks,
28, good to
brother.
see you, bud. How are you? Oh. Retired and loving it. Good afternoon. Welcome. Hope you're having a good weekend.
Scotto did that, so
Yeah, my bad. You can come after me.
As of right now, he has his own attorney is.
I mean,
actually
he would
running
have no
a
reason to file
absentee
taxes when he
scam
hasn't
on the
worked
court,
in
and
2 years.
he may have his own attorney
3
might
years.
have some questions that have to be answered when the judge finds out that he's been lying to him.
Oh, crazy. It might be the same
And I guess
questions the
Dumbwaiter
judge
picked him
has
because,
when they find out you've been lying to them
his
as
attorney
well.
represents a lot of cops. So I'm guessing he thought that I don't know what he thought.
I have to say my favorite one on here is item 3, where it says, hey, you've left Alabama to go to these other 2 states, and neither one of those 2 states are the one that he's currently in.
Well, no,
like a little
okay,
can of
so I
worms.
think that's really smart because now he has to go before the judge and be like, no, I said on those videos I was in Texas and visiting North Carolina, but actually I was in Oklahoma and going to Indiana. Yikes. And his channel, as noted, has international reach. That would seem to me a good reason to revoke bond as a flight risk. Womp.
Miss Melissa P. I'm sorry for the way that Tifaho spoke to you in comments earlier, but what do you expect when you're
I'm sorry for the ladies that have to listen to this.
dealing with that level of white trash?
What is the last
Because the
line
way
of
she'll
number
look
4?
at
I
it is
can't read
that,
it. The
you know, in the time that you
defendants.
took away from her to deal with.
Which one are you wanting?
The last sentence of item 4 on the show cause.
The defendant's online presence alludes to the belief that he has in fact lived outside of the state of Alabama for some length of time.
Oh, bud, because you've like openly admitted you don't. And it's a weird thing because part of your bond was you have to notify the court if you leave the state, not the bondsman. You have to notify the bondsman and the court. Notifying the bondsman does not satisfy the court. I know you're not used to satisfying anything, but you should have satisfied the terms of your fucking bond. Dumb.
deal with the comment section of her channel, that was $4 she could have been earning at the dumpster behind the local Wendy's. Hey, Scott, what's up, brother?
Dude,
Good to
there
see
are
you.
other fast food
New York
joints
Public
besides
Tour, good
Wendy's,
afternoon.
Michael.
I hope you're well.
Yeah.
And the Roughnecks' favorite.
What are they
book reviewer,
paying
the
him?
lovely Miss Winbrew. Well, I hope that you have a great nap and you rest well. How's your wrist doing in this weather, Miss Winbrew? All right, well, Trucker 70, it's supposed to start snowing tomorrow, so if you're coming through OKC, be careful.
And you're still admitting it. You're
Hey,
so
generally specific.
stupid.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? It's good to see you, bud.
Oh, hello, racist piece of shit in my chat. Good to see
But,
you,
like
brother.
I said, this was in the it really was. Hey, Kentucky View, good to have you back with us. Welcome. Yeah, right. Not a bad belated Christmas present, is it? Yeah, MC Dilligaff, unfortunately.
I mean, he could go to college, but then their
she
computers
is,
would go
not
missing and
getting
shit.
the warm reception
Oh,
of people that she fucked
oh,
over
wow.
ladies in order to, be able to hang out with the cool kids.
The whole computer
in the
lab was
Discord
cleared
community.
out last night.
I mean, hell, that was only a couple thousand people she had to screw over in order to do that. So, yeah, unfortunately, she's finding that the grass is not so green on the other side.
Huh?
How are you doing there, Karma's helper? Hey, Sergeant J-Dog, how's your brother liking the new job, pal?
She doesn't need a facial. She needs a chestal.
No.
Oh, damn, man. Sorry to hear that, Zortmaster. I hope everything starts getting a little better for you, bud. Brother Ben C. Inlots is in the house. What is up, Ben? How are
Oh,
you in the midst of
shit,
doing-
John. That's a sick rap
Give
line.
her a big
That
hand.
is.
Hello, Al Smith.
He doesn't have to
Oh,
go to
Christ, I hope
college.
not.
I
She couldn't
take
take
him
care
to
of the first two she
school
had.
almost nightly.
And if she, on serious note, if she actually is pregnant,
Is
she
it doing
might
the
have some
ads
questions
thing again?
asked
Why does
about
he
how she
keep
got
doing
pregnant,
this
considering that Chrissy is probably impotent and sterile.
Whoa. Why do you care so much about his dick?
Oh, John
Right.
Sneed. Oh, that's just
I've
unpleasant.
tasted his load. It
Buddy,
was very
just
watery.
unpleasant visual image. Hey, Rooster Cogburn. Good to see you again, bud. Timo Casella, how are you doing? And
Oh my
ladies,
god.
our roughneck sister and mother of the decade in the state of Indiana, Miss Anya Meadows. And Tiffy, if you're watching, perhaps you should, reach out to Anya and maybe you can get some, tips from her, like on how to be a mother. I mean,
Oh god.
she's the only
Okay,
mother your
hold on.
daughter
Let
that you
me.
brought into the world has ever known. And I wonder why that is. Oh, that's right. Because you're lazy. My bad. But it's good to see you, Anya.
Dude, you
Brandon Vaughn
made up
is
a
in
daughter.
the
I
house.
have those
Good to see you,
screenshots
buddy.
in my
Welcome back, man.
Discord today.
Skinny green puppies, welcome. Yeah, that is totally understandable, but it's good to see you again.
It hurts me. You know how much it hurts me.
Oh, that's just funny shit.
Yeah, mother of the decade. So only 10 years.
Well, hey, Rooster,
Then
what's
she's
the
done.
temperature? Miss Robin, New Zealand. Hope you have a good Monday morning. KPG, good afternoon. Thank you
Oh,
for being
Lupe,
with us.
I suspect there's no JJ
Retired
because of
loving it.
this.
Wow, that is
Because he has
definitely
a
a
court
complete
date
opposite.
coming up. That's probably why JJ was like, no, thank you. And these dumb fucks are like, oh, JJ left for reasons unrelated to the fact that his bond's getting revoked.
The way it is here. And JC Sports is in the house. What's up, buddy? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing better after your back surgery. Hello, Miss Emma Payne. Or should I say good morning?
Unfortunately, the stolen
got
valor
6 figures, and I
statute
mean,
is
he's
narrow,
always-
and I was told it's more of a feel-good law. What Mr.
Mhm.
Kaiser would fall into, and what he may need to worry about in the future, is theft by deception. And because it was done over the internet, it would also constitute wire fraud if it's determined he deceived people. Now, where that would come into play is any super chats mentioning his service. Would that become theft by deception? Because even though people are giving their money willingly, they're giving it under the assumption that he is telling the truth about being a veteran, and he is not. So while I don't think we will see him brought up on anything relating to the stolen valor, I do think there's a decent shot at theft by deception. And in that case, he would have to allocute in court that he is not a veteran. He has not gone to combat. He doesn't have any combat injuries. He didn't even leave Alabama. So
He's always told the truth, right? Thank you very much, Troll Media Group. But yeah, I mean, that was literally what we got woke up to this morning was my phone blowing up with texts and emails and comments. I probably had 50 people reach out to me in some form this morning before I even had my first cup of coffee down.
press X to doubt.
Making sure that we knew about Stupid
Exactly.
and, his channel going away. And it just makes me sad. Not really, but hey, Stephen Major, good to see you. And
Yeah, but again, the statute is so narrow, he doesn't meet the scope. I've talked to a lot of people about this. I think theft by deception is going to be the way to get him on the stolen valor.
Swordmaster. Well, if that's what Tiffy is doing, this is yeah. Come around and find out. Why don't you join your lot lizard like me behind the dumpster at Wendy's in Lanesville? That
I knew
is
something was coming.
solid burn. Good job, buddy.
Jesus.
Yeah, fuck you when you drops, Michael.
Seriously.
Y'all are fantastic. That's awesome. Y'all are absolutely. I love our Roughnecks. I truly, truly do. You guys make this so very much worth doing. Hey, B9 Mom Bear, welcome back.
No, again, I've
How are
literally
you
talked to
today?
everyone
And
about
duct
this.
tape.
He doesn't meet the stolen valor
I love it.
statute.
That is fantastic.
But there are other ways to get him to have to admit
all right, baby.
he
I got him.
deceived people and claimed he was a veteran. Not under
Y'all bear
stolen
with me.
valor,
Might
but
be
again,
one
I
second
feel
here.
it would be
All
under
right.
theft by deception and wire fraud.
All right, here we go. But thank you again, Glenn Harlow. That was a solid burn sport. And how about that? The Scottish princess, Miss Elizabeth McClellan. It's so good to see you, ma'am. And I hope you are feeling better. Thank you.
Yes, things of that
And the
nature.
lovely
There's
Miss
actually a
Nancy
room in my
Welcome back.
Discord called Biff's
And
Helpers
Miss
if
Elizabeth
anyone
McClellan
wants to
has come
help
down and
to
gifted a
tabulate
that had
all
gone
of the
to,
super chats that
someone
mention
by the
his
name of Brand
service.
X.
You can
Well,
join
Brand X, on behalf
the
of the
Biff's
lovely
Helpers
Elizabeth McClellan,
group.
our Scottish
Thank
princess, I'd very
you.
much like to tell you, welcome to the Roughneck ships. Good vibes only. Wixom01, Miss Angela, Kodiak's 56, Texas Blood, Patrick Murphy, Jeremy White, the Mad Sucker, Rudy, Miss Tammy Crouch, Major Johnson. And I would like to tell all 20 of those ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Fred Von Hoos.
Yes, I feel my personal opinion is Mr. Kaiser's going to have trouble with his 5 open felonies, given the fact that he is a habitual offender. I feel it's probably very likely they're going to attach habitual offender to his 5 open charges, which would enhance his sentence from 25 years to 40 years to life.
Mr. Dan Kings, good afternoon. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Good to see you. Well, good job, Nightcrawler. Thank you for being back with us. Yep. And for public safety, too, it's so good to see you. Oh, my gentle Jesus. Tifaho, the deadbeat mom, is in the house. Welcome. What's up there, Nova Photographics? It's good to see you again, bud. And ladies and gentlemen, Miss Anya Meadows, the mother of the decade from Indiana, has been a roughneck now for 11 months. And we are.
Imagine being like, after the kid turns 10, I'm
sorry, I won't be
done.
around next weekend because my daughter advanced regionals in her high school bowling this weekend. She gets it. Hashtag she gets it from her daddy. Well, she damn sure didn't get it from her mama. Well, let me rephrase.
Why are you guys bringing these children onto the internet and smearing their pain and trauma?
Miss Anya, great job.
It's fucking gross.
And I hope y'all have a great and safe trip. Please tell the Roughneck's goddaughter that
love you, brother. He's practicing.
Mr. Paul Brown, good afternoon. Welcome back.
You better not go full Kaiser on this tab.
Keeps a gilding by the name of Dumbwaiter. That's solid shit, Mike's Mad World. That is solid. I like it. Good work.
KDD, the stolen valor statute, it's not necessarily duration of time. He's not wearing medals. He's not presenting himself as a veteran to get money from charities or other sources. Again, it's very narrow. Me and Josh and Wally have talked to some people about this, and unfortunately doesn't really meet what they're looking for that statute. But again, I believe, and I've been told that it would definitely meet the theft by deception and wire fraud statutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, has been a roughneck now for 12 months.
Again, Bucky drops.
Thank you very much, Scott Furman. You're a good dude.
Oh, he tries to have drops, but he doesn't even.
Scott Furman says, wow,
like,
it's been a year.
You want to come on mic?
Absolutely. Thank you again.
You want to come on mic? Do you want to come on mic?
Support the Shiz Boy fan club.
Pussy.
And we're about to expose.
That is one of my favorite ones.
I do love that one.
Hello, for public safety. That's what they're saying. Well, the other one, the illegitimate one anyway. Hey, Flagman Dan, good to see you again. All right.
Sorry, my brain's smoothing out.
Like I said, anybody that has known me for longer than 5 minutes or has had anything to do
Like I
with me,
said,
I got nothing against cop watching. I fully support cop watching. My problem is with idiots like MAA. Is it after they insert themselves into something that has absolutely nothing to do with them? They start shit because they're looking for that damn go away money. They're looking to create a situation.
Stolen valor, no sentence enhancement. Certainly, he would get a hefty extra jail sentence for that.
Everybody knows
so.
I am not a.
I think we made it out of roll call. I bumped it down just a touch.
Well, so hypothetically, allegedly, if
I can't stand.
If they ended up going for theft by deception, it would be in Oklahoma. And since the money was coming across state lines, it would fall under federal jurisdiction. So it would be a completely separate charge from any Alabama charges, hypothetically. Just saying.
This man is oddly obsessed with Josh Abrams. Just saying.
Yes, I posted the message today. There were a few on the He Said What live stream. I scrolled through him live. He was very much actively looking for accountability for all Josh Abrams masturbation tape. I don't know why. I've come across a lot of I've come across a lot of weird online kinks so far this week, and I don't want to delve into it.
I can't ignore the pun. I'm sorry. You know me. My mind's always.
No, as soon as I said it, I was like, damn it.
Yeah.
Piece of shit. I don't like wife beaters. I do not condone abusing women, and that's just got to go the fuck away. All right, and I will always have an issue with wife beaters. I always will.
I think I'm pretty effective. I'll figure it
It's
out.
okay, Danny Kings. I mean, I've gotten,
You want to come
I
across?
put past that shit a long time ago, man.
You want to come across? Lupe, you want to come across Lupe?
I wish I had that job. I'm a rapper too, Lilith.
We need that one, yes.
I know.
I appreciate it though, but hey, they seem to think it's like the Discord drama whores because of
Oh, that's me.
the existence that they have in Discord. They think that because 47 people in Discord bow down to them and think that they are special or relevant, that the rest of the world is going to, and the rest of the world isn't going to. The rest of the world
Is there
does not give a
47
shit,
people in
all
my
right?
Discord?
If
I thought there were like several hundred.
It's almost up to 600, I think.
I'm clicking it right now. 636 bitches. I don't want any of them to bow down to me unless that's their kink, and then I'm not going to kink shame them.
if Shizaho were a legit
Oh,
journalist,
it's me. I
Yeah,
was.
thank
That's
you,
why I
Marlo.
ran Live
and
Boston
went over
News.
for $1.99. Oh,
Thank
you mean
you.
milkshakes? Yep, absolutely. I almost forgot about the milkshakes part. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, sorry about that, Miss Me9 Mom Bear. I am sorry. But again, because Shizaho, 47 people in Discord thinks that she's special. All
Okay,
right,
I
she's
agree
nothing
with
more
you
than
right
another
here.
welfare whore that is using everybody else's tax money for her food stamps, for her Section 8 housing, and for her monthly welfare check, because the only work that Shizaho is willing to do
What?
is under the table, walking dogs, cleaning houses, etc. And she'll
I
only do
don't
it under
walk
the table
dogs or
because
clean
it's cheaper
houses.
to
I
her.
walk my dog. I clean my house. Will you stop with that bullshit? It's weird that you're shouting this to a bunch of people that are on Social Security disability and openly say it in your chat.
Yeah.
Because, like, I pay into that.
Actual
See
money,
right
guess
there.
what? Uncle Sam's not going to be sending her as much money that she doesn't have to account for. But here's my thing. So she wants,
What?
she spent Christ knows how many months trying to get my wife to leave me, trying to convince her that I'm a wife beater.
I
that
literally
have a
don't give a
record
fuck
of
if
assaulting
Timmy
women,
leaves you. I
and
find it
don't.
hilarious that you're both
But
this
yet
feeble
she's
and
all
dry.
about supporting wife beaters. I mean, she's been teamed up with Dumbwaiter.
Excuse
and,
me?
I mean, how many other ways do we
I
need to
have
prove he
not
is a
teamed up
badass
with
wife beater?
Chris. I don't like Chris. I've never even spoken to Chris privately. I tag him in my Discord sometimes, a public conversation in front of everyone, when he does a stupid. That's
And
it.
I think the 2 times you've had him on here, it's clear that you two do not get along.
Yeah, it was.
right?
We were not. We were not having a good time.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Michael
shit.
Akers. I'll be over
I
there
mean,
next
seriously.
weekend.
All right. Josh Abrams, there's another perverted woman-beating piece of shit. I mean, I had no idea what tow truck girl, the fact that her name's tow truck girl should really say a lot, but, he would take her to strip club. He would pick a dude to have sex with her while he sat in the corner and played with himself.
Ew.
And when she didn't do what he wanted,
What
he
did you
physically
do on
abused her.
Rita Street?
So, again, hey, Maserati, 5,000
Oh.
GT. Good to see you, bro. Welcome. But again, trying to convince people that I'm a murdering wife beater.
Yeah, how can she leave
while
if he's
you're
not
literally
there?
harboring and defending. and
Never said you were a wife
convicted
beater.
wife
I've
beaters.
been against people
That's
saying
interesting.
that.
And here's my thing.
You are,
If
however,
you
an
knew
indicted
that
murderer.
Irish Demon was
Oh, here we go.
illegally putting out nudes of people, and you're supposed to be a journalist. Why is it that you waited how many years?
I
mean,
just
You
found
were
that
really
out
cool with,
like a couple days ago.
I'm going to say this, and it's going to be crude, and I do apologize, but here's my question. You live
Is that
in
Hot
the
Wheels?
housing projects in Boston.
I
And
don't
you
live in the
literally
housing
had to
projects in
import
Boston.
Irish dick,
Ah.
and you had to put it on another woman's credit card. So not only are you down with getting in the bed with a dude that's cheating,
What did
on
I
his girl,
put on
but
people's
you're
credit
completely
cards?
cool with all of the hotel
Don't feel
rooms, and you're
bad.
sitting in the bed with a dude and the housing projects in Boston.
Dude,
And
he
you
really wants to
literally
watch
had
me
to
fuck
import
someone.
Irish dick, and you had to put it on another
I don't
woman's.
have to import
and
any
you
dick, I
literally had to
promise.
import Irish dick, and you had to put it on another woman's
Irish dick.
credit card. So not only are you
Ugh.
down with getting in the bed with a dude
That's what
that's
he
cheating
said.
on his girl, but you're completely cool with all of the hotel rooms and your sex toys going on her credit card. And yet you want to come
Sex
after me
toys? What the
for the
fuck?
mistakes that I made in my
Why?
past.
What is
What? This is a
happening?
new one.
Wait, the mistake you made in your past? Taking someone else's life is a mistake? You admitted to me you took someone's life. That's a mistake? Fuck you. You fucking.
Simply because I'll own up to my mistakes. I mean, seriously? But
No, you
hey,
haven't.
that's probably why
Oh, I'm not saying anything's wrong with sex toys. I'm just
she
confused what the
has
fuck he's talking about.
that's probably why I have better views on one video on a 4-month-old channel than she has in 4 years.
I haven't been here 4
Maserati,
years.
how
My
you been,
channel
bud?
shows when it was created 2 years ago.
Oh, nice pause face.
Dude,
Oh,
and these people eat
back
it up
on our
instead of going to my
little
channel,
coast to
clicking
coast women
about and
van
seeing
for
when I made
$4.99.
my channel.
I made it. Saying hi to all. I'm driving back
Yeah.
from Florida. It's snowing, so I will be listening as I slip and slide. I'm glad Dumbwaiter lost his channel. Absolutely. Coast to coast moving man. And you be safe. Getting home, bud. And
Oh
we'll talk
yeah,
to you
I'm
soon, buddy.
not
Thank you
that
again.
type
Hey,
of
Miss
bitch
Lamb Girl,
maid. I
welcome
mean,
back
if
in,
he
lady.
pushes a
Hey, Mr.
line,
Diggins, good to see
maybe
you. So,
he keeps claiming he's gonna sue me though, and I'd
again,
love to get him under a
the
depo.
only
The
thing I see
countersuit would
out
be
of it
glorious.
is hypocrisy. Is you're literally teaming up with people who have been convicted
I have not teamed
of
up
what you're
with
knowingly
Chris. Stop
falsely
asserting
accused
that.
of doing. But my favorite
If any
was
of
she
Kaiser's
had one of
people
her
watch
Discord
this, please
cohort
ask him
on
for
her channel,
any evidence that I've
of course,
teamed up with Chris.
masked and voice altered, trying to claim that I made fun of her adopted mixed race daughter at a crawfish boil.
It was not
That was
voice
interesting.
altered, actually,
Especially since in
and
43
she
years,
knew your friends' names that I knew from talking to people that knew you. So how would this random stranger know whose house it was at and know all these people? She did not have a voice changer. Actually, I am going to, before your court date, Mr. Kaiser, I'm going to interview a member of the Kaiser family. I'm very excited about that. I'm very excited to share it with you all.
I've never been to a fucking crawfish boil, but it was interesting nonetheless. I mean, exactly.
I know he
Well,
was there because someone else
Master,
told
here's
me
a question
about
for you.
that before
Who's
that chick
caring
ever even came into
for
Discord.
her children while she's baked out of her mind?
They're with their dad right now. Otherwise, I
Just,
smoke at
just a
night when
thought.
they go to bed because they sleep. I'm prescribed marijuana for
Maserati
my
5000
post-traumatic
PT,
stress
$20 is
disorder.
cold, but
Thanks,
I am well.
Mike.
I'm doing fine. What will TV do now? Well, my guess, without Chrissy's income, Tyrants Beware won't be able to get his daddy honey buns in prison anymore. Is what it is. Thank you, though,
Dude,
Maserati 5000
you
PT.
have
Stay
a
warm, my friend.
far more likely chance
mean-
of going to prison or jail soon than anyone you're discussing. Cope harder, you toothless bitch. Prison's gonna be tough for you, Mike, when your
Let's see what I got on that
esophagus is
idiot
like a
spoon here.
slip and slide.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
I'm still, hey, y'all, I'm still waiting on him. Remember, this little idiot, this 96-pound jackass apparently is coming to Oklahoma.
Yeah, I
to be
could
in
get
handcuffs.
strung out on Klonopins like Mikey
I'm going to
used
tell
to
y'all
do,
right
but
now,
instead
the
I
only
just
way
smoke weed before I go to
that
bed.
this idiot gets me in handcuffs is if I'm already unalive and he's wanting to live out his Pulp Fiction, end of Pulp Fiction fantasies. He wishes he was a pawn shop owner. If you get where I'm going with that. Mr. Danny Kings, $10 says, for those suffering a harsh winter, warm hugs from
Perish
Puerto Rico.
thought
Rod
tab.
Wrangler is the bee's knees. That's fantastic. Thank you very, very much, Danny King. And we're glad to have you, and I hope that you stay warm in Puerto Rico, my friend. I got a buddy named Rick that moved back to Puerto Rico a few years ago to take care of his father. But thank you very, very much, Danny King.
Yeah, you would think he'd touch base
so-
with this lawyer, but I kind of hope I like
channel
the
gone,
path
and like
he's
I said,
taking
I
here.
don't know specifically.
I like
but,
it a lot.
The let's play dumb defense. Yeah.
Yeah, judges love that when you flagrantly disregard orders of the court and then you're like, oopsie, oh well.
held him on this time. So I can't put out with any confidence what that he won't win his appeal on it, that he won't get it back up, without seeing some more on it. There's just no way I can, because much like the algorithm or the analytics,
He likes pawn shops. He specifically likes one pawn shop.
And the
right,
fact that
Mike?
he
B&B?
has got it taken down again, you got to keep in mind, guys, that he's been
Favorite.
suspended several times for privacy violence, for copyright, things like that. He's had I don't even have an accurate number. I don't even have an accurate approximation of how many videos we've got yanked off of Dumbwaiter and Tiflis's channel because they wanted to play F around and find out. But I know that Dumbwaiter has had a minimum of 2 suspensions for violating different terms of service.
Well, I don't know how much
And going
AdSense
after
money he's gonna
crime victims
have
on
because
your channel,
he's gonna get hit from a lot of
YouTube
angles, I
looks
feel
at that
like.
as cyberbullying. And if that's what they nailed his ass on this go around, I don't think he's going to get it back up. And Troll Media Group for $2. Did Tyrants Beware say handcuffs or fuzzy cuffs? Well, you know what, Troll Media Group, I think
Jail is yes, the
big
bond
enough
revocation, it could
to
go
go
either way. I think that the trial for his 5 open felonies is not going to work out the way he thinks it is. I don't think that after all of his prior felonies pled out that he will be offered a plea deal this year. It wouldn't be a bench warrant if he does not. If they revoke his bond, it'll be a fugitive from justice warrant. They can go and get him and bring him to Alabama.
with the fuzzy cuffs. I truly do. I mean, anybody that would get down on their knees for dumbwaiter just so they have somebody to talk to, it
Dude, you've
doesn't
been
get
doing it for
much bigger
evs.
bitch than that. Thank you, Troll Media Group. You're
It's
very,
weird.
very
I
right
saw a
in this
thing.
video.
I watched a little
Like
bit
I
of
said,
Josh's
People
stream
and
where
I
he
didn't
was
say that it was going
watching
to be honesty. Got
Kaiser,
dumbwaiter.
and it was
Mhm.
weird because he was like, "Oh, I'd never cheat." Blah blah blah. Like, first of all, you're a lying sack of shit, sir. Like, remember your friend's wife you were fucking? I digress. But if you never cheat, then what happened on Rita Street? Does that not count? Because it's it seems like it would count a lot.
Dumbwaiter taken down. We just said that dumbwaiter was going down and that his channel was going away. That was all we said. Mr. Rob Carroll for $10. Tyrants beware. Looks like cousin it on bath salts. Yeah, well, maybe by the time he's 60, he can finish growing that goatee. What's up, James Reedy? But thank you very, very much, Mr. Rob Carroll. Truly, truly appreciate it. Miss Nightman's wife, it's good to see you. I'm incredibly sorry to hear that, Miss Nightman's wife. Condolences from both me and Kimmy. That always sucks.
I
Oh
appreciate
yeah,
that,
Al Smith. They
Bloodborne.
don't play.
Now I feel like I have to start roll call
IRS
because I
thinks
called
that
out
you
one
spend their money
comment.
and
Damn
you're on
it.
some kind of a repayment plan to them because of just say misguided accounting. They don't play. Imagine a loan shark with the ability to throw your ass in federal lockup. Hey there, Miss Laura. Good to see you again.
Well, so I will say we don't know why
But
the
the
channel
only
was taken
thing
down.
that, yeah,
Someone in my
exactly, Timo, as
Discord
Jeremy
earlier
would.
tagged
But the only thing that I've heard
Tiffany,
put out
and
about
she said that they are not sure. Yeah, in due time. There's a lot of info nuggies that as things progress, I'm gonna start talking about. But for now, I like letting little info nuggies out so that Mike knows that I know, and that bothers him a lot.
You're making me want chicken nuggets, damn it.
Oh, you're gonna go have to go down to Wendy's behind the dumpster
Oh, God.
because you're gonna have to opine back there.
Ew. Okay, I'm not hungry anymore.
I want to make a
Problem
compilation of
solved.
all the times, like all of his funny things, and just make a video of it, like using my wife to bend me over, like all the weird
That was-
shit he said. I want it all.
dumbwaiters.
The haters won't let me. Yeah.
Situation.
The haters
The
won't
only
let
thing
me.
I've heard put out that was inaccurate. It was Tiffalis's channel. Tiffalis's channel is very much up. It was only Dumbwaiter's main channel that was
Watching the Eagles get rammed, huh?
taken down. Just so y'all know, Tiffalis's channel is still very much up. Hey, Roadrunner.
Oh, he was winding something.
I like that idea, John Steve. I like that idea.
Oh, ah.
Oh,
I
he
don't
just
think
said
so, Timo.
he laughed and said
I
he
don't
liked
believe
that
so.
idea. You did at the time, didn't you?
Even though they live together, everything about them is completely separate.
Okay,
Well,
you
Swordmaster,
don't
that's a damn good point.
you don't live with
But
that
like
bitch,
I said,
bro.
oh, I have no doubt, King Pokey. Now, just guessing here, but I have a gut feeling that Dumbwaiter will be in somebody's chat tonight. I have a feeling he'll be on somebody's panel, bitching and
Ain't gonna
blaming
be
it on-
mine, sir.
blaming it on me, JJ, Billy, K4, Chris Ruff. He's gonna blame it on anybody that has ever said a crossword.
He just
about him,
listed
and then
off
he's
his
gonna blow up
friends.
some fucking
Mhm.
bath
What a
salt
stunning
induced
crew.
delirium about how it's a fucking government conspiracy and that we illegally got his channel taken down. That's what I see coming.
That'd be
and
stupid.
with
So that
YouTube
tracks.
payday being day after tomorrow, and him getting what $500-600 on his prepaid debit card. I mean, seriously, can you guys see him going to an actual bank? Troll Media Group for $5. To be fair, when I put up her channel got nuked was because I was unable to find it. Oh, it's all good. Troll Media Group. I actually wasn't even referring to you, bud. But that's what I like about Troll Media Group. His guys, girls, is he's all about accountability. If he makes a mistake on something, he has no problem stepping out and going, "Hey guys, my bad."
Or
I
just
have a
don't
lot of
make
respect.
mistakes.
Thank you very, very much, Troll Media Group.
Like I've said this
because
before, if you're
exactly.
gonna put out
The only
information
thing
as fact,
Irish
make sure it's
American give
fact.
is
See
the
it with
bad
your
case
own
of someone's
eyes.
crap.
Talk to people who
Those
were
people.
there.
Thanks.
Have none of you ever taken
And
a
Troll
legal
Media Group,
liability
ladies and
class?
gentlemen,
Holy
it has been a
fuck.
Roughneck for 11 months now.
I'm not a journalist or
And
nothing,
we're
but
very, very glad to have had you here,
fuck.
Troll Media Group. I wish you nothing but the best for you and your channel. Troll Media
Yeah,
Group
he
says
was
it
never
the
mentioning
imposter
me
who did it.
again, like
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
20 live
I
streams
mean, he goes
ago.
from basalt-based delirium and hallucinations of an imposter, of government conspiracies. Oh, he's around, Texas Man Law Dog. He's around. But yeah,
Isn't this the guy
thanks
who
again, Troll
says
Media
he
Group.
was hooked on
And like I
those
said, now
fucking
there's
like
still a
bath
damn good
salt
chance we'll get
drinks
a
at the fucking gas station?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I
Else
respect
the
that he'll
Dumbwaiter
take
Tiffles
it
don't
back
even know
when
this
he
happened yet.
lies. Like,
I mean, they could
just
still be
don't
passed out
lie.
drunk last night this morning. Ain't that
Oh,
ain't that the
John,
damn truth, bud?
don't say that. She's gonna get upset.
Oh, Dragon Lady Crafts.
Just hanging out, dickbag. You want to come
You know
up?
what? Is Dragon Lady Crafts email?
Banger intro,
Dickbag.
by the way, buddy. Banger.
Oh, I haven't watched it yet, but I just wanted to know if dickbag would
You wanna
like
come
to.
on mic? You wanna come on mic? Do you wanna come on mic?
You want to come on, dickbag?
Whoa.
Email me their website. I might just order one to put up with the rest of the pickle collection.
I'm sorry. Did he just say he has more fucking pickle shit to put out on the wall? Oh.
And he was talking about sex toys earlier. I think we're starting to connect some dots. Hefe, you can come on mic too.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's what
people
I'm
like, oh,
getting at.
that's
Never
how I
mind,
spent
man.
my
And-
day
and Miss
today
Melissa
too.
B, if you are still in here, just ignore syphilis and her incredibly skewed comments, because like most people that deal with that shit
Mike Jones, don't act like
has no
you
idea
don't
what
know
she's
the
talking about.
name.
Hey, Sluggo 1483. Well, it very much could have. But Sluggo 1483, I'll need you to be more specific about which thumbnail.
Oh, thank you, B.
Well,
You don't have
Dumbwaiter
to
has
do
done
that. I did get your
several
text. I'm sorry I didn't
thumbnails that
reply.
have
I'm an
gotten his ass into
asshole.
some hot water. Hey, Gunner TDJ, good to see you, bud.
Blanco.
And ladies and gentlemen, the lovely Miss Elizabeth McClellan, our Scottish princess, has thrown down and gifted another Froggy Wrangler membership that has gone to Miss Suzanne's Unfound Clamp. All right. Thank you very, very much, Miss Elizabeth. And I say it again, it's so good to see you back in here. And to Miss Suzanne's Unfound Clamp, on behalf of our Scottish princess, ma'am, I'm assuming, I'd very much like to tell you, welcome to the Roughnecks. Thank you again. Miss
Ew,
Elizabeth.
you're fired. It's one strike
Really,
and you're
Nightcrawler?
out.
All right. Well, to be honest with you, I figured that they would have gone public.
Excuse me,
with
B.
something. I
Blanco,
mean,
that's gay, Scotto, to you? You don't want to get confused for straight Scotto.
but, ladies and gentlemen, JJ Scarborough does want me to tell all of you hi.
Oh, does
And
he?
like I said, from the jump, when
Wrangler, I'm a felon
we started
too,
linking
Lilith.
up and becoming friends and family with folks in Indiana and in Kentucky, we told everyone then that this was going to be the outcome. And I'm gonna put a big
Don't you fucking
pat on the
dare,
back
Lupe.
to Mr. John J. Scarborough, because JJ Scarborough has thrown down.
I need a new
and
producer,
has
no
put a
bows.
lot of time, a lot of effort and energy
Can
into
you really make a
defending his
song
family.
tab? I'll
And
listen to it.
I have
Hell
nothing
yeah.
but the utmost respect for him. Nothing but the utmost respect. And
Look at
again,
this.
Dumbwaiter did not leave us any choice. He was warned. He was told exactly what was going to happen and how it was going
I
to
just
happen.
wanted to make
Not
sure
yet,
you
Zork
weren't
Master.
confused for gay
And that's
Scotto
where he's
anymore,
gonna run into
straight
some other
Scotto.
issues.
I'm looking out for you.
Zork is, everybody knows his attorney. And it looks like, now hear in mind, I'm saying looks like. It looks like his attorney has been lying to the court about why he is having to call and cancel hearings.
Oh, let's wait for your hearing and see what happens.
That
See
might
if your
play well
attorney does that.
with corporate law, or maybe even family court. That doesn't carry over very well in criminal court.
Okay, but either way, a
Because
defendant has
of
every right
bullshit
to
like that.
delay for compilation of information, conflict of scheduling. Like if it hasn't gone to trial yet, yeah, it's called kick the can. Every fucking defendant does it. You've done it, Mike. You've fucking done it. So I don't know why you're calling him out for it. It's really stupid, though. It's not against the rules of the court, which is why the judge is allowing it. I don't know why you're trying to speak for the judge, you absolute buffoon. Yeah, he has no idea what he's talking about, which is going to come in handy on February 5th, 2025 at 9 a.m.
In any jurisdiction is incredibly backlogged.
Thank you, Pete
You know,
Blanco.
the pandemic didn't help it. But, playing no-show, calling out the morning of, calling the judge
It is the game.
and lying to the judge, stating that people in the parking lot are threatening you with firearms when it didn't happen.
How do
He's
you
not
know
doing
that
you any
happened?
favors
Do you have
whatsoever. And
evidence
again,
of
we
that?
helped him the best we could. But, all of this destruction around him is literally by his own hand. I mean,
The day is young, buddy. The day is
coup de
young.
is going to be, if he's found guilty in Meade County, going to prison.
Just like
Because
if you're
the
found
downside, ladies and
guilty in
gentlemen,
Etowah County
of
and you're
going
going
in
to
and
prison.
trashing and pissing on a community, slandering the citizens of that community, lying about the citizens of that community, putting their family in danger. I mean, what does he expect is going to happen? You know, you got theoretical law, and then you have realistic law. And every single thing that is a right from the Constitution is subject to time, place, and manner restrictions. And that's what ultimately got him in this shit in Meade County to begin with. Time, place, manner. And again, and like I said, when you fuck up, and you say, hey,
Sorry, my dead ex-husband was running to the store for me before
you
the
don't
storm
double
comes.
down. Go on the internet, go on YouTube, and start further victimizing men and women, putting their family in danger because you think if you can scare them bad enough that they'll drop the charges against you. When he first got arrested, when Chief Deputy Ray Whited, who is a damn good man, arrested Chrissy and Tiffy. Chrissy and Tiffy went all over YouTube lying about Ray Whited. Then they started doing content lying and slandering the prosecutor, lying about and slandering the first judge assigned to them out of Meade County. Well, the first prosecutor and the first assigned judge did what any professional would. They recused themselves, which was part of that plan. The other part is that if he keeps doing it to enough judges and enough,
I mean, he's saying a lot of things as
they'll
facts
come across
that
one that's just too
would
busy.
seemingly be easily disprovable, and I don't like Chris at fucking all. If I was in his shoes and he was making these statements of fact, I'd sue him. I'd make him prove it or fucking pay you. I'm just saying.
Busy,
Yikes.
has been doing it for 25 years and has just hit that I don't give a fuck spot in their life, and they just dismiss all of it just to make them go away. Or they make them a ridiculously sweethearted deal, and only a fool.
Like
would
you
not
always
take
got?
Now, unless Tiflis fights her 2 charges in Meade County, and she rides it all the way to a guilty verdict, odds are Tiffy is going to walk with probation, probably unsupervised probation. Dumbwaiter, on the other hand, is not. Because keep in mind, Tiflis, clean criminal record up until Ray arrested her, from everything that I know, unless there was something that we didn't find. And that would be nearly
Because there's a
impossible.
lot you
Dumbwaiter,
didn't
on the other
find. You're
hand,
fucking terrible at
in its
all of
criminal record,
this. Unless there's something we didn't find. Maybe if you didn't find everything, you shouldn't be speaking on it. Yeah, he has no legal knowledge because he always got those sweetheart plea deals. He's gonna learn some things this year, though.
goes all the way back to when Bill Clinton was in office. All right. And it covers multiple states. That's going to come into play when he pleads guilty or he's found guilty by jury or judge verdict. Wesley Sapatico, good afternoon and welcome back. But like I said, boys and girls, him losing his channel is an inevitability. All right. We called it. We told y'all what was going to happen. K4 and I both sat up here and told y'all last year what was ultimately going to happen to Chrissy's channel.
I ultimately
Just never
told
said
you
we were gonna
last
be the ones to do
year.
that.
Oh shit, no, that's you
No.
telling another woman you love her.
And yes, I thoroughly, 100%.
I mean, I warned you last year. Like, dude, he's trying so hard to be me. He probably does sit to pee or whatever.
From the bottom of my heart, believe that if Dumbwaiter was allowed to continue doing what he was doing on YouTube unchecked, he was ultimately going to get someone hurt. And I don't mean emotionally. He was ultimately going to get somebody physically hurt. Because
He is
that
currently
the world, ladies and
indicted
gentlemen,
for capital murder. So calling him an indicted murderer is an accurate wording. He is indicted for capital murder. He's saying he was never properly served, so thus he does not need to attend. I love that for him. He does have an attorney on record, so the court is satisfied by serving the attorney. Oh.
is full. There in this world, there is not a shortage of dumbass, misguided, unhinged sons of bitches and bitches. All right. And when you take somebody like that who has no problem,
He had to pause because he realized how much that
purpose,
applies to him.
has no business functioning in the real world, and you put false information and you give them that push to go hurt somebody on your behalf, so that at the end of the day, you can go, oh, well, I didn't do it. I was just exercising my First Amendment. I was just free speech. I didn't tell him he had to go do it.
Who's hurting people?
By the way, it doesn't matter if end result is if an innocent person gets hurt. All right. And that's ultimately what people like Dumbwaiter are going to create with social media. They are going to get innocent people hurt. I mean, Dumbwaiter swatted me. Dumbwaiter swatted my mother-in-law.
He did a well-being check. A well-being
24-hour
check
period.
is not a SWAT. A SWAT is a tactical response to an armed person. A well-being check is 2 or 3 officers knocking on your door and asking if you're okay. You know a good person that got killed in all this, Mike? Donald Atwater Cameron Jr. Oh, that's weird.
All right. He had Jerry Gooden, the sheriff in Indiana. He had Jerry Gooden calling Virginia to get deputies to go to my mother-in-law's house, as a common courtesy. Next night, he sent Bethany PD to our front door to do a welfare check on my wife. Really, that's funny because 3 months ago he claimed my wife didn't even exist.
On your wife?
Interesting, isn't it?
You said it was on you.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, I'll be getting any and everything relating to that.
Asking people to give him money for legal expenses. He spent over $200 door dashing my mother. My mother never did a damn thing to him. The only thing my mother ever did to him was block his phone number when he got drunk and was calling my mother's cell phone at 1 o'clock in the fucking morning. That's all she ever did.
Ew, I hope nobody did that.
And I mean, I don't understand why you would bring innocent people into this. You want to come after me, fine. But why do you bring innocent people into this? Interesting. Warren Monkadell, good to see you, bud. So like I said,
yeah, so it appears last year they did try to mail him some court documents and the mail was returned, so he was not at the address he was supposed to be at. So that's always alarming to the court when mail gets returned.
Later, we'll only succeed so far.
Dude, I would love if people sent me door dashes, please.
Right? I'll give y'all preferences,
And not to mention,
people get real scared by DoorDash. I would welcome it. Send some laundry detergent too, please.
Was when a boss he had long damn time ago got him a CDL permit because he was going to teach him how to drive dump trucks to do work for him. Now, it never happened. Dumbwaiter quit or got fired. He never took CDL exams. Then in Indiana,
you don't even have like a license
to do some kind of repair job for a woman. And Dumbwaiter took $5,000 from her. Didn't do any work. He was charged with felony.
You robbed your work on tape, son.
In here somewhere. All right, and his family had to pay $5,000 cash to get him out of jail.
Your dad put up $9 grand to get you out, Mike, and you violated your fucking bond.
That doesn't work at the show tonight, does he?
Huh?
Todd.
Todd, who? What are you talking about?
Okay.
Let
me know when you're good.
Billed him and indicted him, and the DA allowed him to make a deal. And the deal that he made.
Yeah, right. If you're living with your mom, you can at least answer the door. A dog would have protected her better, for Christ's sake.
Once the case was adjudicated, one way or another.
Adjudicated.
$5,000.
Still,
take legal advice from this man. He can't say basic words, but let's take legal advice from him.
The felony case against him was dismissed. But that doesn't change the fact that he ripped this woman off and he took $5,000 from his family to pay this woman off. All right. That's the only thing that we've ever found dumbwaiter doing construction anywhere. Carpentry, brick masonry, setting tile, nothing. Except for what he talks about that he, had a construction company with international clients, but never had a business license.
Dude, you say you're a veteran when you didn't even make it out of basic training.
Twice.
Yikes.
So how do you have a construction company where you employ men and women, but you don't have workman's comp insurance? You don't have a business license? Interesting. But yeah, you've been running.
Or he works for a company and you haven't figured it out because you're a fucking buffoon.
25 years.
Shouldn't be going after people's jobs anyway. If what you want him to do is get off YouTube and get a job, why would you fuck with his job?
But when you fail to take the piss test, the written or the practical, your permit just expired. The only between him and syphilis, the only
Mike, do you have a driver's license?
Any professional licensing.
Please provide evidence that you currently hold a standard driver's license.
And she has
passenger vehicle,
a cosmetology license, which apparently that took her like fucking 3 years to get to graduate. Well, James Reed, hopefully they get his ass. If he did it, if that's what he was doing, hopefully they get his ass. Not to mention, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you good now, GP?
Christ only knows how many women he's abused. I can think of three women that he's physically abused to the point that they had him arrested. 2 of those. Can you hear me? He pled guilty to.
Yo.
Wait, Chris has 3 domestics now? Again, I don't like Chris, but you should be talking to a lawyer about this shit. He's making statements of fact, bro. I'd nail him to the wall, get him under a deposition, and absolutely fuck him.
Right.
Can you guys hear me at all?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Could you hear me before?
Sound like you were talking to the missus.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. My bad. I
No,
didn't
it's
realize
okay. I
you were
popped
up.
you off real quick.
Thanks. Sorry. I'm new to this whole internet thing.
It's all our first days, right?
Yeah, it
Right.
always is. We're all noobs.
Who's this guy we're watching?
We got video of you pleading guilty.
He's a great guy.
You put
I have a couple songs about
Stand-up
him
character.
actually. Dude, when I was going through messages today and the ones about, oh, I was thinking about my daughter and it made me cry. I'm like, oh my God, he doesn't even have a kid. Like, holy shit.
put a gun to her head. The judge put a protection order against you. Told you not to go anywhere near Miss Georgette. You not only said, F you, judge, I'll do what I want. You went and further victimized Miss Georgette.
I do what I want because
you snatched the cordless landline out of her hand and you took the battery out. That was why, and then you ran like the bitch that you are. And that was why, when the judge finally got you back in his court, that is why the judge held you in contempt for 42 fucking days. Because
oh my God,
now
kind of like
victimized
you were
your victim.
held for,
Again.
oh my God, wasn't he held for 42 days when he violated his
That's
ankle
just pitiful.
monitor while he was
I mean,
out on bail for the murder of Donald Atwater Cameron Jr.?
I'll tell you what.
Or was
I
it
wish
46
that-
days?
I
It's in
wish
my
that we
Discord
could have
under
spoke with
news articles.
the victim, the
Like,
woman,
it was
that he
around
put
then.
cigarettes out on her arm. You know, he threatened to JJ through using the postal service. He's been told by the judge, by judges, time and time and time and time again, keep JJ and his family's name out of your mouth. What does Dumbwaiter do? He makes more content slandering JJ. I mean, when is he ever?
Which he
going
has every
put up
right to do when
receipts?
JJ's going on Kaiser's
I mean,
channel and
seriously,
talking about
when has he
him.
ever put up a
He's
receipt?
going
Everything
without
I've ever
any
told y'all
regard
about
to his
Dumbwaiter,
morals and
everything I've ever
ethics
said on here, introduced
guidelines.
him up to y'all.
Chris can respond when this man is on streams showing fucking documents and talking shit about them. Like, free speech applies to shit you don't like too.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all lie about
Indiana,
each other,
and
so throwing
I
that
would not have been
slander
able to
shit
do it.
around is fucking
So
dumb.
to the roughnecks in Kentucky and in Indiana that got me all the receipts to expose Dumbwaiter. To all of you, to all of the roughnecks that have outfitted this office. All I have, I mean,
Bro, he acts like
What?
that's so cool. Oh my God. Arrested
jelly.
Development, like, whoa.
I'm very
Give it
proud
a-
of my low-end thrift store display.
Well, it's just very reminiscent of Mandy with all her accoutrement behind her. Like, it's he really needs to get a neon light of a dog fucking a cat.
I was just gonna say that. That's all that's missing.
Slap a bow on him and he's fucking Mandy.
That is a
into all the roughnecks that
disturbing
are just
thought.
here. Hello, Judge Johnson, Frauditor Buster. Time to have a hoedown tonight. FPS gone. Hope he doesn't appeal. He will appeal. Judge Johnson, Frauditor Buster. I guarantee you.
I love his self-soothing because if you
for-
watch old videos of
someone
Mike, he doesn't
who has
bounce and wiggle
never-
in the chair and stuff. Like he used to just be calm, and now he's self-soothing the whole time. No, Penny, these are my cookies. Sorry, I'm gonna KFR out.
Attained anything in his life. Dumbwaiter has never trained to do anything. Dumbwaiter has never obtained anything in education. He dropped out of high school at 16 years old. And even with all of his vacations in jail, he's never even attempted to get a GED. All right? He has no education. He has no training. He was never in the military. He's never done anything.
Neither were
ever in his
you.
life
Wow.
for anybody other than
Wow.
himself. But for someone who's never earned anything in his life, I don't know that I've
Bro.
ever seen someone so.
Never earned anything. You're getting disability benefits from the military that you probably really shouldn't be getting because you fucking bitched out. And dude, you've robbed every job you've had. Why are you? I don't understand.
Yeah, literally everything he's saying about Chris is about himself. It's really, I feel, did Hill Pirate, did they cover this or did I watch it on my own? I'm like, so I don't know where I watched.
Oh, this was
anything
live just
anymore.
now. He went live like an
Oh,
hour
so
and-
he's
yeah.
really repeating these same points because I swear I saw him say the same exact thing about Chris the other day and thinking the same thing. Like, well, this is all just absolutely about himself. Like literally every point he's making on there, he could say about himself. It's insanity.
Damn it, I'm chewing a cookie. Can someone read this comment for me? Because it's true.
Kaiser's wall appeals to his base. They send him gifts and can't wait till he puts it on his wall and praises them in front of the cult. That's exactly it.
Mhm.
Yep.
Very weird.
He knows it too. That's why he has to act like it's the greatest display in the history
Look at my
of ever.
armed teddy bears and my board. Have you seen my board?
Man, he doesn't even have any sense of any compositional sense at all either. Like that is
No
the best he
taste.
can do. That no taste. Yeah, nothing.
Doesn't have an
No
aesthetic eye
skills.
because he's got that one eye that keeps trying to leave.
The googly
Gotta
eye.
keep one eye on the super chest at all times.
Dude, you can tell when he's really stressed out because that eye will just fucking like try to leave. Oh, thank you, first generation trucker.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
he does have quite the collection of physical kind of tells, huh?
Mhm.
Everything about him is unpleasant.
Agreed.
Arrogant. I've met fighter pilots with less of an ego than Dumbwaiter. And that is what has always
What fighter
confused me
pilot? Your
the most
grandpa?
about him.
Right. TIE fighters, Star Wars
It's like
character.
military people never liked you, did they, Mike? Once everyone started figuring out you were lying, you became a pariah for all the lies you told about being a veteran,
I
right?
knew this guy called Maverick.
Dude, he literally lives through movies. Like some of the stories he tells and things he says, like are straight from movies.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, getting blown up in the RPG. Definitely had some Iron Man.
I love that he claimed that the shot to the shoulder was in service, and I was able to find the Afghanistan report because that took the wind right out of his sails.
Mhm.
Oh
Remember,
yeah,
he's like, Kimmy's touched every scar.
Mhm.
wow.
Oh, I remember
You've never
that.
seen that clip? It was terrible. It was so gross.
I remember him showing his shoulder and then trying to insinuate that that's where he shot himself.
Oh no! At one point, he was talking about how he was a veteran, and then he was like, "My beautiful wife has touched every scar."
Mhm.
It is always the shittiest movies.
Is what has he ever done? Ever to justify having that kind of a belief in himself? I've spoken with his family, his own bloodline are roughnecks.
Oh my
Think about that for a
God.
second.
Do I have to?
Think about that for a second. Yes, Warren Monkadell. Effing A, Cotton. Effing freaking A, man. You're right. You're 100% right. And if I missed somebody that slid in here, my sincerest apologies. Thank you all for being with us today. But, Dumbwaiter, I'm not sad to see you go. I'm not. And I have no doubt that we will see you back on YouTube again. And again, ladies and gentlemen, we were just talking about some of you hoping that he doesn't appeal his channel's removal. I guarantee you he is going to appeal if he has not already. I guarantee you he's going to. There's crossing the lines. I've been looking for you. How have you been, ma'am? How is the weather?
His hands are so dry, it's hurting me.
Yeah, the hand
Well,
rubbing. What's up with that?
Why is it so loud? Why are his hands so dry? It's not like he works.
That was the excited thing of somebody who knew another sucker was there to give him
No,
money.
he does the fly hands all the time.
The problem is, Marty Taylor, is I think the only reason Thomas Clay has not dropped him yet is because of how much money Tiffy and Chrissy owe him. That's the only reason. All right. You know what? Let's play Dumbwaiter for a second. All right. Give me a 1 in the chat if you either read the book.
Does that make any sense?
Or saw the movie, The Lincoln Lawyer.
You're a lawyer and somebody owes you a lot of money, so you're going to do more work for them, potentially not to get your money.
Well, and how does he know the lawyer's owed any money? Is he just making that up and stating it as fact? Because that would be troublesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this all is his prognostication skills are non-existent. I like how he's taking credit for all this, saying he's the one that got the channel, insinuating he's the one that got the channel taken down. Do we know anything about that situation? I mean, I don't really give too much of a shit. But
Chris Ruff has also, I guess, claimed credit.
Right.
No idea what's going on, but we just saw with the chili thing, it's very easy to get your account back. You just have to hit him up on Twitter.
Right.
And Miss Winbrew, if you're still in here, I have no doubt that you've read it. Hell, you probably reviewed the book, ma'am. All right. Well, at the very, very beginning of the movie, not the book was quite different than the movie, but at the very beginning of the movie, after Matthew McConaughey goes into court, and after he talks to John Leguizamo, he goes in and, the judge calls his case. His case
Dude,
was
he's literally
a
lived
biker
vicariously
who
through movies his whole life.
apparently grew weed,
Yeah.
or made meth, or something. And he owed his lawyer Matthew McConaughey money, but he was ducking him, and he didn't have the money for his attorney. And his case was ready to go to court, but he hadn't paid his attorney. So in the movie, Matthew McConaughey goes up, flat out lies to the judge. I mean, flat out, telling him that they needed to delay the case until further notice because he was waiting on a witness, ironically enough, a Mr. Green, and that the witness was essential to their case. So basically, his client's case got completely taken off the docket. That's what I suspect Thomas Clay is doing with Dumbwaiter.
So you're basing your theory on literally on
movies
what you saw in a movie.
Yeah, movies are always factually accurate.
Absolutely.
Paid.
Rough
the
claim
reason
credit.
Dumbwaiter isn't going to bitch or complain about this is because A, he'd have hell having to explain why his cases are not being handled when his dumbass supporters have already paid him the money to do it. And B, the more that Thomas Clay keeps delaying the case, the longer he gets to stay out of jail. So, of course, he's not going to bitch and complain about that. Period. In the story, especially when he made the prosecution's case for them. Because
so did
he
you,
recorded-
Mike. You literally fucking did too. Like he doesn't realize that like him and Chris are the same fucking person. Like, get mad. You guys are the same person. And personality wise, like psychologically, and like he's just talking about himself at this point. It's like, I can't believe on his videos he narked himself out to the court while he has a show cause that literally lists his YouTube channel.
Yeah, I mean, literally every little thing he says to Chris, he's saying about himself. And I mean, why he's doing this, that's another question. Somebody like PhD Tony might be able to tell us. I'm puzzled by it.
I think projecting makes it so that he doesn't have to accept these things about himself.
Right. Maybe it's like you're saying, like the self-soothing gestures. Maybe this is all some sort of just
this is mental self-soothing.
Performative display.
It's not
to
bad
try and
that,
absolve
it's not
himself.
bad that I did this because someone else also used their YouTube to get themselves in trouble. Like,
right? Is this some weird, twisted way of absolving himself from his own his own crimes and sins?
This is all just really weird.
Very.
And distributed himself committing the crimes for which he's accused, which has to be just the dumbest thing I've ever heard of.
Dude, you literally did that
Like
when
I
you went
said,
on your
if that's
tirade
what
about how
Thomas Clay's
everyone knows you're in
ultimately doing-
Oklahoma.
Well, this ain't Hollywood. This isn't a fictional book series. That shit comes with real life consequences.
Yeah,
that
it
can
does.
cost Thomas Clay his bar
Wow,
that can cost Thomas Clay jail time.
He just quoted from a movie, advancing his theory, and then just said, "Hey, this isn't a movie. This isn't a story."
Dude,
Unbelievable.
I can't understand how his brain works because I'm not smooth brained.
Yeah,
Like,
it
I
doesn't.
get there sometimes, but like, yikes. I need a palate cleanser. This is Penny sleeping with her giraffe, surrounded by shoes because she has a shoe obsession.
Puppy.
Oh, look how cute. Ew. I don't want to see his face again. Look at you can't go from that to that.
Thomas Clay should just ask himself this: what will cost him more money ultimately? To write off the $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 that Tiffy and Chrissy owe him, or to keep playing this bullshit game with the court in an attempt to get this money out of Dumbwaiter. And it's going to ultimately cost him Christ knows how much money, because he can be arrested and prosecuted for that. He can lose his bar license. And that could ultimately cost him his partnership in the firm that he is with. So like I said, Mr. Plate, if you can hear this, ask yourself this, sir. Is he worth it? I mean, it ought to tell you something, that his entire bloodline has cut ties with him. Hello, Michael Lunovich. Good to see you, sir. Welcome. You're right. Stupid will be stupid. Well, that's the other thing, Victoria B, is because of the cases that Mr. Clay's handled and everything that I've heard about him professionally until Dumbwaiter, I would believe that he's not hurting for money.
Who the fuck is the Notebook?
No, no. In all reality,
Hello, the Notebook.
Your
Oh my God, it has
dog, she
stuff
come
written
to
on
my
it.
house and kick my dog, and now I need operation.
$5. Oh, it's the super chat list.
It's
Oh,
Kaiser's
no.
notebook.
No love letters for Kimmy. Nay, nay. Just, oh no, I don't want to be full screened either. Okay. No love letters to Kimmy, just scribbles about me. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Did you mean to put it backstage?
No, I didn't. Why does it do? It won't let me remove people from solo layout.
There you go. We got it both.
I love when we
Stephanie and
do
I
it
do
at
it
the
all the
same
time.
time. Jinx.
even if that were true, I doubt Thomas Clay's heart could handle that great of a stimulant. And let's face it, with the money he's probably made in his lifetime representing people, I doubt it'd be bath salts. It more than likely it would be, 99% pure Colombian best. And I don't mean coffee.
Good fucking luck finding that.
Did he just say
Right.
the
I like that.
lawyer is a cokehead?
If he was on, he said he wouldn't, with his age, he wouldn't be able to handle a stimulant like that. But if he was, it wouldn't be bath salts. It'd be 99% pure Colombian.
Yeah,
And
he
it's
said
like,
with the money he's made as a lawyer, it would be
yeah.
cocaine, basically. Wow, that's nice.
Not
Right.
every lawyer is Nick Rekieta, for fuck's sake, Wrangler. Like, calm down, bud.
That Nightman's wife. Exactly. The night that the raid happened. Hello, Miss Mayida. Good to see you. I mean, to hear Dumbwaiter tell it, those officers using their long arms and their side arms and their fists, that he was beaten within an inch of his life right here. And he's going to tell me that he never went to a hospital, that they broke Tifilis's back and never provided an ambulance. I'm sorry, but in a post Rodney King
People
world,
really care about this
there
shit.
is no fucking
In a
way
post
that
Rodney
happened.
King world? What
There
the
is
fuck are
no
you talking
way
about,
that
dude?
happened.
Like, as someone that
Like I said,
broke
and there's
their
no-
back before, I didn't know until after I broke my back in the first month of a year-long deployment, for fuck's sake. Like, I had no clue. Like, what?
Yeah, but did you walk on a broken leg for like 2 weeks? No, then you're a pussy. Shush. We don't need to hear about your frag back.
I stole that story from Kaiser.
There's no way. Now, me, I'm not a medical professional. I know more than the average idiot, sure. But I can tell y'all right now, just from the injuries that I've had, the only thing that I ever had back-wise.
And Kimmy touched every one of them.
Whoa.
For an injury is I ruptured a disc, I had a discectomy, had it removed, and I had fusion. All right. Now, that's not a broken back, but I can tell y'all right now, if those officers had taken the butt of their rifle and struck,
Dude, again, people have made
Tiffy's back
very
hard
clear
enough that
points
broke
that they
and fractured
wouldn't
her
have
spine.
fucking
All
settled
right. There
if everything
is.
was copacetic there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Honey, what do you have? Oh my God, my socks.
And like
No way in
a
hell.
butt
Jeez.
stroke from a rifle? Kaiser, what do you think that's going to do? Like, do you think it's going to kill somebody? Like, people get pistol whipped on the regular, and, like, depending on how much of a bitch you are, it, like, will affect you differently. I mean, yeah, you're gonna cry, Kaiser, but that shit, like, some people don't even get knocked out being full, like, just whole cock, like, sucker punched by a pistol. What are you talking,
Mhm.
like, so to make such a big deal out of a plastic AR, like, butt stock is fucking ridiculous. Butt stock's really, like, makes it sound really crazy, but also not. It would
She
break.
would have got up, walked upstairs after putting her shoes on. She would have had to bend down to put her shoes on. There was no way that she would have been able to walk up steps, bend down, harness, and
I have a
leash
bunch of
an
issues with
85,
my
90
back,
pound
and
pistol.
dude, I was at Pride with a whole ass back brace on.
I remember that, and having to lean up against the wall and shit.
Yeah, I kept having to lean against the wall because I was in so much pain. But no, you can definitely like, you can try. You're gonna be in pain if you're not a bitch. You can do it, but
Mm-hmm.
I went another 11 months, like, after I fucked my back up wearing gear every day. I mean, I'm sure it didn't help my back heal itself, and it's why the pain got progressively worse. But I mean, it's nothing. And Kaiser, you now you have
well, but okay, here's
fusion
the
in
thing.
your back.
Even if she fell off a horse a few days before that, it definitely wasn't helped by the way she was handled by officers, which would probably be the reason they settled. Because like if you think that cities and counties are just throwing money out on bullshit cases, you're wrong. They're not gonna raise their insurance rates to deal with your bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
they,
then
they
control this
probably just
animal
cut their
on their steps.
losses
Doing that.
before they had to go.
Even if
How
she had
many
a
years?
pre-existing injury, that would more go to show that they exacerbated it or made it more like I don't know, when my back's bad, if a cop fucking tried to cuff me, that would fuck my shit up.
I mean, I've seen cops in police stations have to pay because they, like, fight someone and force them to be cuffed on the way home from shoulder surgery, for fuck's sake. Like, and the dudes aren't
Yeah.
even, they're like, yeah, no, that's
If you
no
advise the officer
problem.
you have an injury and they are not accommodating that injury, yeah, you can sue them if they make the injury worse. That happens all the time.
Right? Like, full on shoulder sling, like, things completely immobilized, wrapped around their waist, and then they wrestle their fucking arm out of that and, like, handcuff them. It's disgusting.
And I mean, if they settled, right, there's probably an NDA there, I assume. So how would Kaiser know the amount they were
Right.
paid and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
That with a broken back. Like I said, I ruptured one disc in my back one time. And I'm telling y'all right now, I did that on Saturday morning. And until I saw the doctor Monday afternoon and got my hands on some pretty groovy painkillers and muscle relaxers, I had to
Because
sit
you're a
down for PIPs.
pussy.
All right. So there is
Mm-hmm.
no
I
way
spent
with a
2 months
broken
not
back
being able to
will she
move
get
my
off.
left leg,
There
and I
is
still
no
got the
holy
kids
way
to
in
school,
hell.
went to
All right.
work, went to Pride, had a fucking
Sir, Stewie,
blast. No painkillers,
Yeah.
nothing. I just handled it because you're a bitch, Kaiser.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond,
Griffin,
like,
Esquire,
pussy
L. Bates.
shit.
Google was my
Mm-hmm.
idea. Brother, where the hell have you been? You have been missed. You know, and
Using
like
my
I
wife to
said,
bend
Oh.
me over.
now the
See, I
more
need that
experience
drop.
someone has, the more you get used to certain things. It's not that things don't hurt. It's just that your body gets used to it and you just say, fuck, move on. Yeah, but the stable is holding the tape. But like I said, all right, there is no holy way in hell that happened. And I'm sorry. Until I'm convinced otherwise, I will hold the personal
Wait, is someone
belief.
in here calling me an
I will
idiot? I love that for
theory
me. Where is it?
that the
Can
horse
I not?
riding
Oh,
accident
washing machine, you jerk.
was just a story
It
that
just
was
went off
told
balance.
because
Damn
I
it.
don't deny
I
that
want
she
to
broke her
know
back.
who. I don't
I
see
don't
that
deny that. I don't argue
account.
that. I question how she broke her back because
Hang
I want to.
on.
Oh, is it in
Will
Kaiser's
I
chat?
who
I'm
has
smell,
a
confused.
no, I
notorious
smell
track record for
bull poop.
abusing
It should
women,
be, you should be able to see it now in StreamYard.
I have
And it's
an incredibly
about near the
difficult time
top
believing
underneath Lola
that
S.
while on a
Oh, this
multi-month
one says Warren
drug fueled
Moncado.
haze
Is it that in his
that
chat?
they went
I gotta fix my
horseback riding,
washer. It's not gonna shut up.
that she got thrown and broke her
Yeah,
back. Until I'm
Warren's one
convinced
of
otherwise, it
his
will be my
Kaiser's
personal belief
people.
that she broke her back as the result of a
Okay.
domestic
Hey,
violence incident.
Warren, would you like to come up and chat? I would love to talk to you. I
I
like
think I
getting
found
people's
it.
perspectives.
Was it this one?
Well,
They give away money all the time. Yeah, every city and town is just upping their fucking insurance payments because they're paying out all these settlements.
look at the screen.
Um,
Look at the screen, Warren. Kaiser's got his eye on you. He's waiting. Make sure you
oh,
don't
he's
say
walking
anything
out.
against him. Be careful.
Warren, you know the war's
Um,
over. You can just lay your broom down, bro. Like,
well,
it's
you
all
know
right,
that
Jenny.
like most states have public court portals, so you can actually look up how often they're sued and stuff. And yeah, they don't settle unless it's pretty credible. So that's weird. I didn't think that Chris or Tiffany got 6 figures. But again, take your tough phalanges there. Click the link. Come talk to me. Let's talk it out. I like talking it out. Thank you.
You 6 figures.
Yeah, settlements list that they are accepting responsibility. So I don't think a town's going to put their name on something like that, especially a back injury, because in the future that could be worse or cause long-standing issues. No, wait, Warren, come back. Be my friend. Come talk to me.
Come on, Jenny. Bring your broom. Let's see what you got. Sure, it's intelligent.
Because to me, somebody with dumbwaiter's history, you all
Look
of a
at your
sudden his girlfriend,
history.
live-in wife, domestic partner, whatever. All of a sudden she shows up with a broken back. I'm sorry, but the first thing I think of, knowing what an abusive piece of shit he is, the first thing I think of is, was that the
Whoa.
result of
They really
horse
want him to
tossing
beat
her,
Tiffany. They
or
put
was
that
that the
out in the
result
universe
of
way too
her, oh, I don't
much.
know, being thrown into a
Mhm.
coffee table?
Okay, Warren,
So you want to
again,
tell us, dumbwaiter?
someone that has a pre-existing injury or recently had surgery can certainly sue a police department if their apprehension causes an exacerbation of that injury. So if she broke her back a couple days before the raid and then they cuffed her, that certainly can add to her injury, which is why they settled. Go ahead and click the link. I'm going to post it again because you're probably a little slow. Okay, there you go. Click the link. Let's talk about it. No, don't talk logic to him, guys. We're gonna get through this together. Click it, Warren. Come on.
So, like I say, all right, there is no way in hell that the injuries that dumbwaiter claims he
Well, take
and
it
Tiffany
easy.
suffered
It
at
actually
the
could
hands
be.
of uncontrolled policemen,
I know
he's
someone
going to
that
tell me that
has
after all of
damage
those injuries,
to 4 discs in their back from a domestic violence incident. It
Wait,
can be
Warren,
that.
are you are you in the backstage?
I was just talking to Take It Easy in the chat. Or wait,
I'm
what?
trying to figure out who's lurking backstage. I want to know if it's Warren.
Tell me your secrets, Gypsy. Give me your tears.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna see who this person. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, this is Dennis the Menace from Canada.
Oh, hi. Are you Warren or Warren adjacent?
Warren? No, my
Right
name.
now I'm only looking to talk to my new best friend, Warren. I apologize, but thank you for coming up. Dang it, Warren. I thought it was you. Waiting for you, bud.
Come on, Warren. There's some dirt
after
up
they
here you
were
can try to
abused,
sweep.
assaulted with deadly weapons, that the officers not only allowed them to record, but that the officers refused them medical attention. I'm telling you right now, if the officers had done that, had those officers been so low of any morality, that they would have beat the both of them the way that they're claiming they did. I'm telling you right now, there would have been a couple of rounds fired and some throwdown guns placed on the ground. All right. And the fact that, again, he claims that the cops broke her back, that they beat him so severely about the face and ear that he has documented hearing damage. No, you have trouble hearing because of how fucking far you have your head shoved up your ass. But again, there's a couple of you in here that I talk to on the phone almost daily that know how I talk to Kimmy, know how I in real life feel about Kimmy. Ladies and gentlemen, do y'all think for 1 second that I would let somebody do that to her and I would let them walk for $6,600? Not in this lifetime.
Bro, I think you would
There is
sell that
no
bitch for
old
a
way in
chicken
hell.
McNugget.
A single
Okay.
chicken nugget, like for fuck's
Just
sake.
one. Yeah, there was no S on purpose. One nugget.
Yeah.
One nugget, dude.
He'd sell her down the river to save his own ass in a second.
Mhm.
And then what are you going to do? Are you going to stop the cops when you're already in handcuffs, face down on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay, Warren, and if you were here earlier, you would have heard me and Jeff talking about our issues with our backs and how we still walked through it. So just because you guys are pussies doesn't mean everyone is, especially women. Women, notably, scientifically, have a higher pain threshold.
So
So
the
stop it. If
gingers.
you think if you think that police departments are out here just throwing money around for shit they didn't do, you're wrong. I believe GS quoted the statistics up there actually.
Yeah, I don't know what your problem is, Warren, but you keep coming over here and making comments or as if you're
But
trying
you
to.
won't click the fucking link. I'll make these scary men leave. If stand peers aren't your thing, I have good news for you. They can leave. I sit to pee. Let's talk.
I found what it was earlier. It's this one. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah,
And
they're
did
just
you call
throwing
him
money around.
GS? That's fucked
Huh?
up. That's fucked up.
No,
Damn.
that happens. That's no problem, Al Smith. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Down South 225. That's another thing, is that they broke her back, but she's able to do all that and physically restrain a pit bull with a house full of aggressive strangers. And the
I
damn
messed
dog
up my back
weighed
and was still carrying my kids
more
up
than
the
she does
stairs.
probably at that time. No,
It
problem,
was
Mr.
not
Good to see you.
intentional.
but like I said, we'll know more in the next
Oh
couple
no,
of days.
did I say
Like I said, we're
GS?
still
I'm
waiting to see.
sorry. I said G2.
Yes.
I thought I said
We're still
G2.
waiting on
I'm sorry, the
Chrissy. What
dog's
up to
gnawing on my toe. I'm having a tough time. My friggin' dryer washer keeps going off balance for no damn reason.
Kaiser gave GS a shout out the other day. He said,
Oh.
I was listening to it while I was driving and I had to pull over. He said he thought GS would have kicked Chris's ass.
Yes,
outside the courtroom.
heard that.
That was.
He'd put all his money on it. Yeah. It made me a little hysterical.
I'll take fucking corn-fed, extremely close to, I don't know, maybe. I'm trying to be politically correct here over on this side. I don't want to get yelled at again. I'll just say strength, right? Over Todd, decade in his wife's basement any day of the like.
Yeah, I mean, Chris is 2 people taller than Todd, first of all. I mean, that doesn't always factor in, but Todd is also just a dumpy little blob.
Dude, now Kaiser's gonna be like, DP admitted that Chris is 2 midgets in a trench coat.
Like, he could pick up Todd and beat Wrangler to death with him. Like, I don't know what Wrangler's thinking. If they were both in the same like county.
Oh, well, Warren, I have good news for you. If you are wondering about anything to do with Mr. Kaiser, you can email me at shizhappensyt@gmail.com. I'd love to have a conversation. I'll probably end up sending you my number like I do with everyone else so we can have a chat.
And again, Warren, 2 things can be true. Why can't you guys accept this?
Yeah, no, Chris is a
concept?
piece of shit and is full of shit, but also Kaiser's a piece of shit and full of shit. The only thing I can say for Chris is at least he's not indicted for the murder of anyone, let alone a disabled Marine veteran.
The one and only ever suspect.
To this day, still indicted, still the only suspect. Oh.
Can you guys hear that? It sounds like a
And,
toddler being skinned.
No.
Okay.
What?
Just making sure.
Was it
like,
the puppies?
No, they're like fucking around upstairs, and I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't like just extremely coming through.
Spartan.
So we'll just have to see. But like I said, we're waiting on a response for them so we can find out more and bring it to you all. But all right, boys and girls, I think I'm gonna go get dinner made.
Damn it, Scotto, do you have the beard? I
Oh,
need
thank
you to
you
do a
very, very
GS and read this.
Miss crossing the lines. Crossing fine lines, my apologies. But everybody,
Where's your
have
costume closet? Tell your wife you need it.
Let me go find it.
The rest of you have a great Sunday. And if
Scotto's
one of the
GS
robots
Holy,
is
just
already
fucking
online,
absolutely
holy
delights
shit! Did
me.
we make it all the way through a
It's
Kaiser
over
video? Did we really?
already.
Did that
What?
just
This is the
happen?
first time ever.
Wow.
Hooray for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of us, guys. We got through the whole video and our brains are smooth, but we're still kicking. We're still kicking. I'm so proud. I'm just waiting for GS to read this.
Right. I have two clips in the back you can play while he's getting his beard.
Oh God. Okay, hold on.
How you doing?
Shout out Spartan.
Isn't it kind of wild that I guess Ralph is the real winner out of this whole situation?
Can you speak up and act like you wanted to call into a radio show?
Sorry.
It's like a team.
It's like
you
a
have to be on a
team.
team, and it's like, no, actually, I can laugh at Aaron being a cock, and I can laugh at Rakeda being a cock.
That costume like haunts my dream. Andy's clown.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Top right. It like oh shit.
The other.
All right, wait, no, wait.
Oh my
Kami
God.
GS is gonna read this super chat. Thank you, Kami GS, for being here.
I'm in my underwear, hanging out with my chickens. I don't have any food on me. Oh, wait. I'm
Oh,
in my
you came to the
underwear,
right
hanging out with
place.
my chickens.
Wait, GS, can you tell Warren that I have longer receipts than CVS while I go try to get the puppy off the couch? Thank you.
Yeah, Warren,
just-
I don't know where you've been, dude. Well, we know where you've been. You've been in Kaiser's chat, therefore you're getting no information. But yeah, man, we all figured this out like over a year ago. So welcome to the party. But you could start with Chiz's channel. You can go over to Master Sergeant.
Yes,
I made a video about it.
It's in my info. You can email me anytime. I have numerous videos I can send you. I have all the PDFs of the documents. Anything you need, but I do appreciate you looking to inform yourself. A lot of people don't take that step, so good on you.
Wait, did he ask for recipes? No, that's generally specific you're looking for if you're looking for recipes.
Oh,
bud.
gee, he was just here. You just missed him.
I'm having to eat a whole mouthful of Red Hots that I shoved in my mouth on camera.
I have one of those as a like virtual background, and it scares the shit out of me because I'll catch it because he's like right over my shoulder in that clown suit staring at me. It scares the fuck out of me.
I'll
Every
be
time.
honest. The clown on the left scares me far more than the one on the right.
Oh, Freddie said he was rolling laughing. Thanks, Scotto. Yeah, Scotto does the best GS on YouTube. He does it even better than GS. So
Thank you.
Who also sniped Kaiser today, apparently. I'm curious to see how that went.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Is he trying to pretend like he's anti-Kaiser now? I wondered if these guys are going to try and play innocent after the fact.
I think it's more about Chris. He expected like Kaiser to do some big Chris celebration.
Oh, that makes sense.
I missed it.
Yeah, that seems to be their
I can't wait for the
overriding
stream,
concern.
Like, I can't wait for the stream when his channel inevitably gets brought back because they usually do.
Right.
You know?
Yeah,
I can't wait for that stream when he's like, oh, Chris went and lied to YouTube.
And then it's like, I don't understand how people are supporting this when you see that it's an unethical government official partnering with a criminal in an attempt to silence speech he doesn't like. Like, this is straight up violation of like every part of the fucking Constitution.
Oh,
and if
on
you
this
actually
Donald
care-
thing, the Donald thing is that according to the state of Alabama, the Cameron family and myself, Michael William Kaiser is solely responsible for the atrocious murder of Marine veteran Donald Atwater Cameron Jr. Donald died in his living room with 2 gunshot wounds to the back of the head. His PlayStation was missing and his guns. The guns were pawned by Mr. Kaiser using his driver's license, which is required to pawn things. They also found Donald's PlayStation 4 in Michael's room, along with a book on how to make homemade silencers.
And
There's a lot of compelling evidence there. And yeah, I'm pretty. He's currently indicted for it. So,
Oh yeah.
oh no, what did I
Sorry.
miss?
Look at
Put
you.
me full screen.
I was like, hey,
Oh,
I didn't change
Jesus.
my avatar.
I did.
Yeah, and the only reason he didn't get
Oh, I can't remove full screen mode or it boots him.
oh.
I'm still here.
Hang
Oh
on, I'll
wait, you
get it.
didn't remove it yet. That's why.
Me
No, I
Matt,
was
yeah.
scared to because I didn't want to boop you.
I'm used to it.
It was dismissed without prejudice due to a
Yeah.
wording error on the indictment. Again, there was more background stuff there at play. Mr. Kaiser's father seemed to have a lot of influence over that area and the court. That is not in play anymore. The standard's a little bit higher now because of new DNA technology, but we'll see where that goes. The case was never closed. It's still open and active, and the investigators are determined to get justice here.
Yeah, I mean, you want to talk about receipts. Shiz has them.
I've talked to fucking everyone that's ever known this motherfucker or been robbed by him or any of that. So
Kaiser, the only receipts I've ever seen him show, well, when they went over, what's his name, Rusty, his
Trombone.
his milk.
well, again, Warren, it does not need to be reopened. It is open and active. Michael Kaiser remains indicted for capital murder in the death of Donald Atwater Cameron Jr. Again, it's just waiting on new DNA technology. We'll see where it goes. But it's worth note that the Cameron family told me when they were cleaning out Donald's house, they had to drive by Mr. Kaiser's house to go to the dump, and Mr. Kaiser stood in the driveway and flipped them all off. If your friend just got murdered and you had nothing to do with it, why would you be flipping off his family?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Sorry, I like my brain started thinking about your question, and I'm not even going to answer and give him an out. Like, fuck that shit.
Just stupid. He has 5 open felonies. He has lied to everyone's faces. We've watched him time and time again try to downplay the seriousness of his hearing on February 5th, 2025 at 9 a.m. That is for a show cause. The show cause directly lists his YouTube channel because he has openly admitted he is not in the state of Alabama. The terms of his bond on his 5 open felonies for robbing his former place of employment is that he was not to leave the state. People are literally giving this man money when he flagrantly disregarded the court's orders and left the state of Alabama of his own admission and volition. And you guys you just eat his shit up. You're a bunch of turd munchers.
Yeah. See, Kaiser doesn't sit. Shiz doesn't sit over here like Kaiser sits over there. You're saying, well, until I believe it, it ain't true. She's actually laid it all out in an easy, clear, concise way to understand with paper
Warren,
receipts.
in case you've listened to Mr. Kaiser, I am former emergency operations for Boston Police. I was also the operations manager and lead investigative reporter specializing in homicides for Live Boston News. I'm currently a mom and an office manager, and I'm raising a puppy, which is currently gnawing on my curtains. Stop. Oh my God. Okay. But yeah, no, I'm not an evil bad guy. I like the truth. I like evidence. It's kind of my whole thing. So you're more than welcome here if you're willing to accept evidence.
Kaiser stole my cervix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gonna believe her or a 2-time boot camp washout who lied about it, current felon, and the only suspect in the murder of Donald Atwater Cameron Jr.
You don't even have to believe
I have
her.
no
That's
criminal
the
record.
best
I
part.
have a
Right,
speeding
exactly.
ticket from 2007 when I first got my license. That's what's on my record.
Like, the documents are there. She'll give you the document numbers if you don't even trust her documents, which are certified copies. I don't know why you wouldn't, but anyways, you can pull the documents yourself and see all the evidence.
Oh, I openly
Didn't
tell
Master
people you don't
Sergeant
have to
Micaiah do a
trust me.
video about that?
Yes, I did too. I did a video
Mhm.
logging into the Alabama court portal and showing how you can pull any of the records that I've shown. Mr. Kaiser could have easily done that to see his upcoming court date, but he has chosen not to.
Oh, he has. He has. He's just fucking
No, he
playing it
knows because
dumb
when I
for
first
YouTube.
mentioned the court date, he said it was a status update hearing. He didn't say like he didn't know about it. He said it was a status update. Oh no, I appreciate that. I do. I would recommend watching a video I have. It's a static video. It's called Dark Side of the Tube, Fraud at Wrangler. That's a great place to start.
Afghanistan.
The Afghanistan report video is also good, but he reported me when I showed it, so there's 2 of them. Was such a bitch move. He was so mad I got that report because at that time he was still saying it was a combat injury.
Yeah. And ask yourself why you're being invited up on panel here to tell your side of it, Warren, when none of us are welcome over there at all.
Oh no, a lot of the time that when I first started covering Mr. Kaiser, I sent him StreamYard links numerous times. He will never have an open conversation because that would require thinking on his feet and some sort of honesty, and he cannot do either. The status update, status is gonna go from free to incarcerated.
I like that weird guy.
Yeah, I don't know where that weird guy came from, but
Shout out to
appreciate you
him.
for lurking, weird guy. Oh, there you go. Lupe just posted the dark side of the tube for you.
Oh, yeah.
Would it
I
be
got
easier?
it.
Do you want me to just play it? I can play the dark side of the tube for the end of the video if you'd like. You do that? Just spend 10 minutes playing Dark Side of the Tube again?
Sure.
I got none, but
Never-
I mean, there's a party across the street, but that's 10 minutes is not too long.
Well, thank you for allowing me 10 minutes on my show, Jeffrey. That's so
Oh
nice
no,
of you.
I was just saying, like, I'll put it back an
Damn.
hour
Dude.
for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. Like,
I'm just fucking with you. Okay, just for Warren, we're gonna close out the show by watching Dark Side of the Tube.
Oh, yeah. And by the way, the only video I've ever had pulled down, it was by somebody in Kaiser's. It was my Kaiser video. Not even Chili or any of those idiots or BSBT.
I had 2 taken down, and both were times I was trying to show Mr. Kaiser's records.
Isn't that interesting, Warren?
We don't report over here. I openly am against it unless it's a TOS violation or involves children. Yes, my email's in the info, and I'm gonna have the lovely Scotto play Dark Side of the Tube, so you can just listen to it here, saving you the step of having to go click it and watch it. We'll all watch it together. Again, this is just for Warren. He is my new best friend. So watch Dark Side of the Tube.
don't love bomb him.
I do what I want. I know you're here for the truth, Warren. That's why we're gonna watch Dark Side of the Tube. It's the best primer for Mr. Kaiser.
For many, YouTube serves as
Oh,
an
my own
escape
voice.
from the
Ew.
darkness of reality. Yet sometimes
I believe you're the one that asked for this. It's too late
I
now.
know, but I forgot I'd have to listen to myself, dude. Ugh.
YouTube unwittingly exposes people's degeneracy. One YouTube creator's shadowy secrets recently unraveled right before our very eyes. This is the story of Michael Kaiser, also known as Fraud at Wrangler. Fraud at Wrangler entered the YouTube anti-auditor scene earlier this year, appearing on open panels and often discussing his military service.
I mean, I'm 4th straight generation U.S. military, and I love this country, and I love what our country stands for, because we are a nation of laws. You know, I never had a problem telling everybody on a chat, in a live, that I have PTSD. I have been injured. I've had 9 surgeries. 2 gunshot wounds, and I still have frag next to my spine. And all of that was pretty much pale in comparison to what was going on in my head. I had several guys over the years that were from Alabama that, you know, were assigned under me. And I'm going to tell you what, they were some of the best damn soldiers I've ever commanded.
Where did you get your law degree, bud?
University of Texas.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Really?
I doubt that.
Because what started off getting my blood pressure and my PTSD going was I've been shot twice. I've got some frag in my back, and I've had 9 goddamn surgeries. And
dickhead, I didn't retire.
Oh yeah, can you
I
pause
was
for a second?
medically boarded out
I'm sorry, I'm the worst.
after enough to earn.
Yes,
You're
ma'am.
gonna have to take it back 10 seconds because I was talking. So we just heard him talk about being shot. Parson is correct. According to the Afghanistan report, which took place on April 13th, 2009 in Gadsden, Alabama, Mr. Kaiser shot himself. He tried to blame a black man for the crime, but was forced to admit that he shot himself in the arm because earplugs were discovered in the toilet. And due to the crime scene clearly showing that it seemed he was sitting in a recliner and shot himself in the arm. This coincided with the day his ex-wife told him he had to move out of the house because he was being questioned by authorities in relation to medications being stolen from people's mailboxes. Again, that is in the Afghanistan report, which is a different video. I got that report much after I put this video out. Thank you.
Yeah, what's great about
you know,
that too, real quick, is Shiz actually has the original police report and then has Kaiser's
His handwritten confession.
handwritten confession recanting. Although he lied in that still too, right? He said he was cleaning the
He
gun.
did. Well, yes, and the confession noted the wrong firearm. The firearm he shot himself with was stolen from his father-in-law. It's listed in the murder documents because he had pawned it after stealing it, which was a common occurrence for Mr. Kaiser. And yeah, he played off being shot for quite some time. Well, actually, before I put the report out, I had heard about the earplugs, so I tagged him in a post and asked if he had any earplugs I could borrow. Mr. Kaiser's response was to make a video trying to claim that that incident was a suicide attempt. I feel he did this because he did not know that I had the report. But either way, the wife left him. She didn't give a fuck that he shot himself because he's a scumbag. So let's continue.
I've been shot twice. I've got some frag in my back, and I've had 9 goddamn surgeries. And
dickhead, I didn't retire. I was medically boarded out after enough to earn myself 2 Purple Hearts and 3 tours. So.
What makes you think you have the right to question me about my service when you didn't serve? I didn't serve for you. I served for me, my family, and my flag.
He soon became a friend to many and carried on the image of being a wholesome good guy, often discussing being a military veteran and sharing stories of his now seemingly fictitious child.
To fire the Texas gentleman in me up, and it reminds me that I have a daughter.
He doesn't have a
After
daughter.
a fleeting taste of minor YouTube success, his lies began to crumble around him, possibly resembling the closest thing to a war zone that man has ever seen. Channels such as Master Sergeant Retired and Stone Vet began exposing that the military stories Fraud Wrangler had used to gain the respect of his following were a lie. According to military documents obtained by Master Sergeant Retired, it appears Michael Kaiser had been medicaled out before ever completing boot camp.
So, through another Freedom of Information Act request to the National Guard, they actually provided me a copy of his U.S. Army Reserve DD-214, and I have that here. He had a total period of service, or a net active service this period, 1 month and 5 days.
Well, the record in ATARS is actually very specific, and it says that Wrangler did not graduate basic training twice. He got pushed out for medical reasons.
Among an onslaught of criticisms of his now debunked war stories, people began addressing his unsubstantiated claims of donating the money he was making from his YouTube channel to veterans charities.
Anything that I get from you all is going to go to something very, very worthy. Like it'll be veteran related charity.
He did not handle the criticism well, making statements that directly went against his prior claims while lashing out at quote-unquote haters and blaming others for his sketchy past and present behavior being exposed.
And again, I don't have a Purple Heart.
I was medically boarded out after enough to earn myself 2 Purple Hearts and 3 tours. So
Okay, well, I doubt that you've ever gotten laid by something that didn't involve a date rape joke, but that's not the point. But haters won't let me. I don't know why they're getting so pissed off. Because we are a nation of laws.
While dealing with the backlash, Kaiser had another obstacle to overcome. His criminal history had piqued my interest. Kaiser's criminal history outlines over a decade of burglaries and thefts, in typical pillbilly fashion. His litany of arrests includes 5 open cases relating to the burglary of his place of employment in 2022. Well, former place of employment now. His record reveals an exorbitant level of entitlement to other people's property and apparently a lack of care or concern for other people's lives.
I want to tell you, all of you, I've been shot at, I've been shot, I've returned fire, I've killed.
Michael Kaiser, or Fraud at Wrangler, remains to this day the only suspect in the senseless and tragic murder of Donald Cameron Jr.
Just know.
Oh, he got it from me.
Did you say something?
Oh yeah, Warren said he saw it on
They
Fire
murdered-
Patrol and didn't know where he got it from. He got it from me. According to the YouTube's alerts, they keep sending me to like strike it or whatever. He used 70% of this video.
Case is not going to paint me in a very pretty light. It's not. That murder case did not paint me in a very pretty light. It didn't, in any regard. Whether it's true or not is irrelevant. Whether it's true or not is irrelevant. Whether it's true or not is irrelevant.
Donald Cameron was a dad, a son, a brother, and a friend to many. In his free time, he loved going out on his pontoon boat and riding his motorcycle with the Patriot Guard riders.
Oh my God, can you pause it because everyone's saying they're getting ads? And like take it back to right before it starts talking about Donald. Sorry guys, I turned it off, so I don't know why it's still doing that. All right, it should be long enough now. Okay.
Donald Cameron Jr. served his country for 4 years with the Marine Corps before medically retiring due to a diagnosis of Rider's syndrome. His condition required multiple surgeries on his feet and left him mobility impaired. The Cameron family alerted police after Donald had failed to call or arrive for the family's Christmas gathering. His body was discovered in his Ohatchee, Alabama home on December 26, 2009. He was shot execution style in his living room. While Donald laid lifeless on the floor, his soulless killer, utilizing a homemade silencer, administered a second shot to the back of Donald Cameron's head. Along with his life, Donald's PlayStation 3 and firearms were also stolen. His PlayStation 3 had apparently connected to the Kaiser family Wi-Fi network before Donald's body had been discovered, and was later recovered from Michael Kaiser's possession. Along with the PlayStation, a book on how to make homemade silencers was seized as evidence. Michael Kaiser was eventually charged with capital murder in the death of Mr. Cameron. Court documents from the case reveal that Kaiser had a history of stealing firearms. The documents also list a means of disposal, which was described to the victim's family at the time as him selling the pilfered firearms to area pawn shops. The case sadly was dismissed prior to trial due to an error in wording on the indictment, which is outlined in the state's motion to reconsider dismissal with prejudice, a motion that was granted. "23 words stalled the ability for justice to be served for Donald Cameron." Due to the case being dismissed without prejudice, there is still some glimmer of hope that justice can be served for Donald Atwater Cameron Jr. Much to the dismay of the Cameron family, Mr. Kaiser is on YouTube, masquerading as fraud at Wrangler and being blindly supported by people who have no idea just what kind of monster he really is. I hope this serves as a cautionary tale. That creator you're supporting may just be part of the evil walking among us.
Smarty, I just stopped it right before you unshared. Look at you.
I'm learning. Oh no, what do you have back here, Jeffrey? I'm
That's
scared
the
to add
same
it to
thing from
see.
earlier. Nothing. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I got fucking mind boggled. Sorry. I got distracted.
All right, well, Warren, that's a good primer for you. Please hit up my email. I will send you the documents. You can also join my Discord, where I'm probably going to pop into voice chat for a little bit. But yeah, I'm around. I'm here if you need information. I love sharing information. I love gathering information. I love information. Yes, there's a party across the street. If you want to go see Gay Scotto and Hefe, go over to Hill Pirate Studios. Have a good night, guys.
Oh my gosh, Shiz.
There she goes again. Oh man, shoot the messenger if you need. Justify the criminal's greed. Blame the documents if you want. Throw out a misogynistic taunt, but there she goes again. Pissing off them, and there she goes once more. Facts will settle the score. If the truth is painful, maybe be less pitiful. Don't commit crimes and lie online. There she goes again. Documents in hand, breaking their delusion. Sorry for the confusion, but shit happens. Shit happens. Shit happens.